This is beautiful.
11:03. The first time ever.
I mean, we've done it before.
No, we've done it. Yeah, we've done it before.
I think we actually started before 11.
Yes.
One day, one glorious day. How's it going? We're live. Number 20.
Hello.
We are on the Introvert Hour.
It's beautiful.
Episode 20. And let's watch this glorious music video real quick.
Oh, yes. Another shout out to Unoahguy, Noah Daniels, who has produced both this video and the song to the video.
Yeah,
like, it's some really good stuff. Like, Noah, if you're out there, we love you. Like, I think you're a genius. That sort of thing.
Yeah, and you can check him out. YouTube.
Actually, most of the stuff's on SoundCloud. YouTube and SoundCloud. Yeah.
YouTube, SoundCloud.
Like this content's straight from YouTube.
I'll post a link as soon as we're done watching. Is that too loud for anybody?
That's a little loud, but it's good.
It's a good volume.
It's good right there. That's good. Yeah.
Yes. All right, I'm posting up those links.
Everybody's posting on social media except for me because I don't know anybody.
I don't know anyone either.
I have like 5 followers on Twitter. One of them's my mom, and the other one's my girlfriend. And then 3, that was like one person I used to work with, and then I don't know, like probably 2 bots. I'm assuming that's
you
what
have
it
2
is.
friends, or like you have 2 bots, which are your friends?
Yes, they're my friends.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I know you're memeing right now, but I mean, before long, bots might get good enough to like not have empathy, but to
mimic,
simulate
empathy.
Yeah. God, wouldn't that be so weird?
That would be weird.
Like, because
now, would you be able to tell the difference?
Well, no, you wouldn't be able.
What is that called?
No,
there's a test for that, right?
No, it's the Chinese box. The Chinese, like.
You're talking about the Turner test to see if
the Turing test.
The Turing test.
Yeah,
see Turing test.
You're tricked to see if it's actually tricking you to think that
if it's
they're
a human.
and
Yeah,
you're not.
that's the Turing test. It's TOR.
Didn't they recently do that with like a chess game or something? Or no, it was a different bot.
No, See, the only issue with the Turing test is that it's really dependent on the user, because some users will be completely fooled and others are like, oh, this is definitely a bot.
Yeah, that doesn't work then.
One of the easiest ways to test for a bot is to 1, put in gibberish, and 2, to repeat what you say over and over again, and eventually the bot gets confused and it's like, I don't understand how to respond to this.
And apparently, according to most websites, the best way to see if you're a bot is to ask you if you think that this is a sign or a car.
And then you get mad.
And then you're like, I don't know, man.
Recently, the GTA login one, like from Rockstar, was broken.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, so it would talk to Saul about it, man. It broke on him like 4 times, so he kept having to redo it.
Oh, no.
So,
pain in the butt.
We are live now, right?
Yes, we are definitely live.
So, I know, but just before we get on the topics, you know, a really cool thing that I learned in one of my English classes, actually, in one of my literature classes in college.
School? What?
Yeah, I know. I learned some shit in school, man. Is that they when they first started doing that, like bot tests, when you're creating email accounts and everything. So initially, what they would do, you remember the old ones that were like have like some weird looking numbers and letters, and you had to retype it out, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
It would say a word, and you had to type that word out.
You were actually like translating.
Yeah,
words, right?
You were. So what you were doing?
Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, this is exactly.
Sorry,
no, that's perfect. No, I'm glad you know about this.
It was the CEO of, I think it was the CEO of part of the PayPal mafia, actually.
Yes, it was. Get rid of that. Cowboy pinball.
I don't know why that's the next video.
That sounds really interesting, but I don't think we're gonna go with that. All right.
No.
All right. But yeah, he basically he developed a way to put these phrases and words from old texts and have people actually decipher them.
Really?
Yeah, and so an old way of going from now we have software that can actually read words on a page and to convert that into actual text, like the computer can, like machine code.
You know what's crazy is that the like once upon a time, people used to think that those captchas would be uncrackable. And
Yeah.
no, and it's like, oh, a machine will never understand how to like see this weirdly colored and shaped A. And at this point, it's like, oh, I can do that in like half a millisecond.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
And then programmers rediscovered Perl. Not to say rediscovered because it never went away,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it's we've taught computers to learn now, and so it's
it's incredible.
the sky's the limit.
Yes.
Was it the CEO of LinkedIn that did that, or was it?
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know.
It was either the CEO of LinkedIn but he was also part of the PayPal Mafia. You know how many people came from the PayPal Mafia?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, there's a lot.
It's really interesting how PayPal has. It's like the PayPal like I don't want to call it the alum. It's like I want to call it a boys club, but that's not it either.
No, I mean,
like it's similar though.
It's like a.
I mean, calling it alum would be
like a
kind
fraternity.
Of
it's like a PayPal fraternity.
Well, it would be kind of accurate.
I'm on the pay frat.
Yeah, pay frat.
Yes.
All right, here's an article about.
I'm a frat pal.
Oh wow, yeah, there you go. Oh, they really tried to look like a mafia in this picture, didn't they?
This looks a little. Well, is this a joke?
I think this might be a joke.
That part's a joke because I don't see anyone in.
Yeah.
Maybe they just like they know they're called a PayPal mafia.
That is the.
Is Elon in there somewhere?
I don't know. Dude.
Hold on. Scroll down. It looks like everyone's named and numbered.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through this because this is actually gonna be interesting. What's going on, Siag?
Hey,
how are you
what's
doing
up,
tonight?
Yes. Welcome.
Let me pull this up. Go back to the main desk. All right.
This kind of does segue into our first topic, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me play an intro before we go on to topics.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I still didn't play that.
Hey, we're early on the intro.
I was dancing.
It was beautiful.
You have to take
and we're back.
Kennedy's word for it.
It was his dancing. His dance moves are amazing.
Yes.
So okay.
Who's the first on the list here?
Well, we went past him already.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. So Jawad Kareem.
Oh, what?
Hold on. First, let's just explain. This is everyone who founded or was a part of. What was the first company? There was a first company. Zip2?
Yeah. No, that sounds about right.
Zip2 something.
It's
Zip something.
I honestly think it was like either Zip2 or just Zip. It was like.
That was a company that Elon started with his cousin and a few others.
Yeah, and then it became PayPal.
A lot purchased like PayPal. It was basically everyone who thought online banking was the future.
Yeah.
Just decided to consume each other, become one thing, beat the banks, and that's where PayPal started, and that's where that came from. And it was kind of a staple online to change. Oh, now we have a way to pay each other online. Yeah. That was the first step for doing any of this. So this is everyone who came out of that. Oh, x.com actually.
Okay, I thought it was.
No, that's Zip2 is something else. I think Zip2 Recruiter is a thing, but
there's ZipRecruiter is a company that does like it's like
send
Monster
me shit all the time.
Indeed or whatever.
Because I hire people, they send me stuff through ADP constantly. All right, so I'm gonna butcher names probably. Jawad Kareem. Designed, implemented PayPal's incendiary real-time anti-fraud system. Let's see. He was part of Facebook's. He was a early Facebook employee. Founded a video sharing site in 2005. Oh, and started YouTube. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
So he's one of the YouTube founders. Holy crap. There you go. He's the one that made $1.65 billion off of the sell from YouTube to Google.
It's kind of incredible when you're in like.
This is number one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the second person.
Yeah, and then get past him. Go back. So Jeremy Stoppelman.
Yep.
Whoa, dude, this guy.
Yeah.
Let's just do let's see. What did he do? PayPal Chief Technology Officer. Oh, he's apparently was convinced to not merge with Google in 2010. So is he? Oh, so he's involved in Yelp.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, Yelp. Yeah. Okay.
Steve Jobs convinced him to reject Google's acquisition after 2010. In 2012, Yelp became public limited company.
One of the founders of Yelp.
Founder of Yelp, which honestly is kind of dying right now, but
yeah, but you know,
We get a lot of.
It's unfortunate that he chose not to merge with Google, because if
that
he
would have been interesting.
if he did merge with Google, Yelp
Yeah.
would be like the
Salty
place
said,
for
"What's up from
reviews."
QuakeCon,
Now it's
baby?"
Google reviews.
No,
exactly.
Yeah, that would have just kind of given Google a step ahead of the game a little bit.
Wait, hold on.
Salty's
Salty's in
yeah.
from QuakeCon, man.
Salty, dude, my dude. Like, hey, we were actually just talking about you.
Yeah.
We're actually super bummed that we don't have any merchandise to like give to people around you, so that way you could be like, yo, check out this podcast. Yeah,
That'd be amazing. To pimp us up.
All right, who's our next on the
you're
list?
gonna be our brand ambassador, my guy.
I love that. We're gonna give you the title of brand ambassador.
Yes.
We can't pay you anything.
$0. Yeah.
We can give him stickers and T-shirts.
All right, where are we at?
and-
Where's
Exactly.
my mouse?
yes.
So,
All right, Andrew McCormick.
joined
Okay.
2001, helped set up another Thiel venture, is that right? Hedge fund company, Clarium Capital, before funding a restaurant group in San Francisco.
Cool.
Currently partnering with venture capital, blah, blah, blah. So he works for venture capital. Now part of banking conglomerate Citigroup, which I've definitely heard, and
Dude,
Yahoo.
I can't believe he's. Oh my god.
So Premal Shah. So this guy is what's he president? Is he president and founder? Or just looks like president of
President.
Kiva.
Of non-profit organization Kiva.
Yeah, they I don't know if is this the one that you can invest in companies like small businesses overseas. I think they
I haven't heard of it honestly, but that's what it sounds like.
yeah.
Struggling entrepreneurs and students in over 70 countries via the internet. Yeah, that's got to be him.
So one of the co-founders. Okay, this is Luke Nozick. Nozick, yeah. Let's see. Departed after the eBay takeover and traveled the world. Blah blah blah. So it looks like he just like ditched out and was like, "I'm gonna live my life now." Let's see.
Benefits of brain through meditation. So he came a spokesman for meditation after that. Funny.
Interesting. So
His slogan: "We wanted flying cars. We got 140 characters." I've definitely heard that. I think he writes books.
Let's see. Ken Howery. Let's see. Hung around as eBay's director of corporate development after the merge.
Started Founders Fund less than 12 months later, which is another investing startup thing. Hours available for consulting sessions if you have a spare $100,000.
Jeez, yeah.
Right, dude.
Nope. All right, David Sachs, who is the dude in the picture. Let's see. After eBay produced and financed the Golden Globe nominated movie, Thank You for Smoking. He was a producer of Golden Globe nominated. That's a good movie, by the way.
It is actually.
not-
It's a really good movie.
Dude, I know his name though, David Sachs. That's a great name.
Yeah. So Genie.com, he funded the genealogy website, Genie.com.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of it, but I'm
It's unfortunate that Ancestry is the go-to now.
Hold on. Then Sachs was named
I'm
corporate
smoking right
vice
now.
president in Microsoft's Office division.
Oh no.
He hit headlines in 2012 after throwing himself history. Most is it Gosh 40th birthday party? The theme.
I think it's pronounced Gauche, but
A
I don't know.
$1.4 million birthday party. Okay. All right. And then of course we have Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel.
Giant name there.
Oh,
this list goes on.
Yeah.
man.
Did I skip someone?
No, you're good. I was just gonna say that what's really cool about Peter is that he's one of the Seasteading Institute guys.
Oh yeah.
One of the what?
Wait, maybe that's yeah. He's one of the Seasteading Institute guys. He's one of the guys that's trying to make like sovereign states out in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Immediately helped Clarium Capital. Let's see. He put 500,000 in fledgling social network, Facebook. Blah. Put in 500,000 in Facebook. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Thiel's first outside investor in the company made over $1 billion. Golly. Yeah. His big thing is he invested in Facebook.
And then we got our next guy, Keith Rebois. Let's see. Oh wow.
Okay, here you go. Senior positions at LinkedIn. Sideshows in a lot of different social networks. And electronic firm Square, founded by Twitter's Jack Dorsey. He was big in there.
Then the last part of that is that he was involved in a sexual harassment claim. So, yeah. Yep.
Sorry, dude.
It's really unfortunate. His like footnote is like, oh, he made a bunch of money from PayPal and sexual harassment. Oh.
And here's a giant name again, Reid Hoffman.
I don't know who that is.
I read his book. The most connected man in Silicon Valley. He's the one who started the social network LinkedIn.
Yep.
In 2002.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Wrote a really awesome book about it. Also, he made upwards of 80 angel investments, including Facebook, Zynga, Flickr, Dig, and Last.fm, which honestly, all of those are still around. Dig kind of died. Flickr, I'm not sure. I think they maybe got bought.
It's still around, but
everything else though, golly, this guy is in some cash.
I mean, like if you made any kind of investment in Facebook early enough, you are doing just fine.
Golly, estimated net worth $4 billion.
No,
not
big
bad.
deal.
Or hecklers, what's up, Zanga? I think it's actually okay. So you might be thinking, or he might be thinking, Zanga, the social network site from a long time ago.
It's like the Facebook game apps.
Right. All those. What was the first popular one?
See, what's really interesting is that Zanga, back in its heyday, was making hand over fist money. Like they were putting up adverts on television. They were putting up adverts on your roads. They were putting
the gaming thing or the social network.
No, it was a social network gaming. Like,
okay,
it was mostly adverts on your Facebook. Roads. They were putting like oh no, you're good. Like they
no, I meant there was a really early before Facebook, before MySpace called Zanga. I'm wondering if that's the same company.
I mean, it might be, but they might have actually like took off when they hooked into these
right.
These
Once that took off, they had an office that was giant here in North Texas.
Like their golden age has come and gone. Like you probably I mean, I'm pretty sure Zanga
that was quick.
Was involved with Farmville, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you remember this though? This was the social network. Look at this.
Okay, so Farmville was Zanga. Like, did everyone remember when Farmville was like the only thing that like old women in like their 60s to 70s played?
Hey, do you remember this though? This was the social network called Zanga. It was literally. It looked like this.
Oh no, I have no idea.
It looked like Ryan's webpage.
No idea what that is. Hey, I actually think Ryan's webpage looks nicer.
I'm kidding. It does.
It's way nicer.
And Ryan created his webpage in like 10 minutes. So I don't know why I'm speaking in third person because that can get really confusing with both of us.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, yeah, you're right. I use Squarespace.
No,
sponsor us.
Hey, Squarespace. I used Squarespace, like just messed around with it. But after I learned to use Dreamweaver and I was paying for it anyways, honestly, it's so much.
It's nicer.
It's nicer. It's not easier by any means.
No,
but
I mean,
if you're familiar with HTML, CSS,
you can get a lot out of it.
You can get a lot out of Dreamweaver versus using Squarespace. Squarespace is great if you don't know a lot of HTML and CSS.
Right.
Like it's amazing because you can do all of the stuff that you can do in Dreamweaver without having to know any coding.
Right.
Scripting. Let's call it scripting. It's not coding. There's a distinct difference. But yeah, and honestly though, even Dreamweaver, you don't have to do most of the HTML and CSS stuff. You really don't. Like even that, you need to know a minimal amount.
I mean, at this point, most of those like applications will do most of the back end for you. So, but are you telling me though that I can't build an AI out of CSS?
No, because it has no for loops or if statements or I don't know what it takes to build an AI.
You know,
I want to clarify
actually, that. So you know HTML5, right?
Yeah. Well, everything's right there.
Theoretically, you could build a neural net with HTML5. It would probably run. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess in theory.
In theory, it would be the biggest pain in the butt ever.
So one thing that I get like PHP is a language that you use that interacts like directly with databases a lot. Like it does a lot of back end stuff. Like it handles some back end stuff on web pages. What?
Okay.
You have an epiphany.
Okay, what you would do is that you would actually with no man, I guess with server. Well,
Yeah.
if you use a combination of HTML5 and CSS,
Yeah.
you could actually change a bunch of pixels on a computer on like the web page, and those pixels could be representative of data. And then from there, that becomes your like server or what have you. And like that way, you would know PHP, and you could actually just like call the pixels.
Yeah.
To like
And
to make like to build your neural net.
that's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
I mean, but you would need something else to interpret the pixels.
Which would be your HTML5.
Oh, right, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I see what you're saying.
So, I mean, you could build some really weird neural nets.
You take that to a computer scientist and pitch it to him.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. No, I want to
see that happen.
I got this really smart guy I know who's going to school at UNT right now. I'll have to talk to him about it and see like, hey,
is this possible?
Well, and is there any reason other than to prove that's possible?
I mean,
no,
honestly,
what else do we do things for?
Exactly.
It is true.
I mean, if nothing,
somebody will fund it.
If nothing else, it would be just like, hey, this is how powerful HTML5 is.
Right.
Neural net. Boom. Wow.
Well, if anyone will, no one will fund it. The government will.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
So Yoshi sent me like kind of a cheeky text. Like she knows I'm here, by the way. She sent me a text that's like, "Where are you at? I'm worried," but she knows for sure I'm here. But it's just so that I would text her back. I'm sorry, I forgot to text you and tell you I was here.
It's all right. I have to do that too.
Yeah.
100%.
So, but yeah, I think that's an interesting idea.
Useful, probably not.
Probably not useful, but hey,
yeah.
I mean, I don't think we do things now to be useful. I mean, I think there are things that come out of what we do that end up becoming useful that somebody makes use out of.
There are definitely experimental endeavors, like 100%. People are funded to just go try something.
Yeah,
and then what comes out of it? Like, hey, let's make a pill for blood pressure and actually make a boner pill.
Yeah,
on accident. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened with Viagra.
And like matches and post-it notes and
matches were an accident.
Yeah. Post-it notes were an accident.
Fluoride.
I mean, which is totally fine. I mean, it's what the real beauty is the fact that we have people out there who are so smart that they can realize the benefits of their accidents, and that is truly beautiful.
So on that subject, there's a really good book out there for people who enjoy technology and science fiction. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to suggest anything that's new and out there. Like this book was written, I think, in the 60s or 70s. But Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut.
Cat's Cradle.
Yeah, you may remember Kurt Vonnegut from his from the book you probably had to read in high school. No, Slaughterhouse-Five.
All right, I don't remember.
Maybe a lot of high schools required it. It's on one of the required reading lists, which is really not weird, but
so
it's
this
one of
is
his
the Cat's Cradle, yeah.
Yeah, so that's A Cat's Cradle is and that's what the book is named after.
Really?
Because
okay, it's right there.
So how the book got that title, right? The main character in the book is dead. I want to say, like, the whole book.
Spoiler alert!
He's dead at the beginning of the book.
Oh, okay.
So the whole book is written about the one of the creators of the atom bomb of the nuclear bomb. Not a real person, by the way, a fictional character.
Okay.
And just because the team was massive. Anyways, he was one of the people who worked on the nuclear bomb. And he would get so caught up. He was just brilliant, and he would get so caught up on what we would think of as mundane things like toys, and there was a part in the book where he's fascinated with the cat's cradle, and he just holds it up in front of his young child and says, "Where's the cat? Where's the cradle?" And then that's it. That's it. The whole book. The book is named after that single moment. In the entire story, but then it makes sense. Like once you finish the book and you kind of start to realize that's the sheer representation of who this person was, because it's such a mundane idea, something we just take for granted, and we don't think about it. We don't put any thought into it, and he put so much thought into this one idea. And they said he was stuck on that for like a week. He was just playing with a cat's cradle, like and. I don't know.
I feel like I need to read this book.
Yeah, and that's what I think about true geniuses. This is what they do.
They get caught up on the mundane.
Yeah, and it's like you can't focus their genius. You have to just
let
let
it
it happen.
Let them be
yeah.
obsessed with something and then till they tear it apart.
Right.
Well, I mean that's totally fine.
Yeah. Speaking of pure geniuses, we assume he's a genius. Elon Musk. Let's
You're
go.
assuming?
Well, I don't know.
Dude,
I haven't seen his. I would assume he is.
I've read his biography. Like it wasn't an autobiography by any
Yeah.
means, but this man, my God, this man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying-
I've read a few of them.
I mean, I accept the fact that he is a genius. I'm not contradicting the fact that he's.
Okay.
I accept the fact that he's a genius. I'm just saying, assuming in the fact that I have no personal knowledge of his genius.
You know, I feel like if you ever were in the same room as this man, he would just like suck all the IQ
He would just-
from like around you.
He
Would just
literally makes everyone around him dumber,
well,
which is not conducive to a
No,
good atmosphere.
just by proxy. Like he doesn't.
No, I see what you're
He's not here to belittle you, but
It's
it's just
just-
along the lines of it's like you just.
It's
you have to-
relativism.
yeah, you just gotta like
Yeah.
curl into a ball and accept the fact that
Yeah.
he's just.
I mean, hey, if I was in a room with Albert Einstein, I'd feel the same way.
Dude, I would just be like, "Yo, how do you make your hair do that?"
I don't know if you can compare them though. Almost a complete different genius.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there are
Right.
stories about Einstein where, I mean, he was completely dependent on his cousin, who is basically his wife. His wife left
I
him
remember
because
that.
he spent too much time with his cousin, and I mean, the essentially that like, I mean, to the point where she tied his own shoe. She tied his shoes.
He wasn't necessarily functioning.
You think
Yeah.
that Einstein was on the spectrum?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, probably. Well, I mean,
100%.
Well, here's the thing is that
I think Elon's on the spectrum.
I mean, he
I
he
think we're on
probably
the
is.
spectrum on a small level.
I think yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of how the spectrum works. Is that
Yeah.
we're sort of
if there is
we're
one,
all
yeah.
on there at some level.
Yeah.
And then normal is now a sort of gray area.
That's why I think it's between IQ and EQ, right?
Well, I'm specifically speaking about autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that the more autistic you go, the less
It goes. It's
social skills you.
but
you can be more. You can be more focused on one thing to where you
and
completely
it's
explore
so
it.
cool. Like I don't know. I know I've talked about this before, but I find autism so fascinating.
It's
I
very
really really do.
fascinating
It's
thing,
like
yeah.
A different way of wiring the brain.
Well, and just to clarify one thing though is that not all people with autism are you're not automatically a genius.
No.
Right.
no.
And it's really this kind of the science is out of the window as far as if they're directly connected or not. So
Right.
I mean, so autism is definitely like a social developmental disorder, but it doesn't necessarily mean you are a genius. In other words,
Right.
like there seems to be a connection and sort of focused intellectualism, I guess, is kind of where I'm going with it. Like typically people with if you've got like serious developmental disorders will typically go into one particular avenue of intellectualism, like
Right.
either math or science, but they will just devour that subject
Oh, absolutely.
to its absolute to the bone of it. And I think that I mean I don't know, and they definitely think that there is some sort of connection there.
Right.
But I don't know. I find it kind of interesting.
Yeah, but there's also like so I have two cousins that are autistic, and one is completely obsessed with like radio.
Really?
It can kind of memorize and mimic
Like talk
radio,
show hosts?
and also remember mostly like the sounds they make. Like
Whoa.
K4105. Like he'll remember the entire ad.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But he'll just remember random things like that and randomly spew them out and just laugh, and then like
Dude, that's beautiful.
but I'll also remember my name every single time, like in full. He'll remember like certain things about me
Huh.
Yeah.
in full. Like here's your name, here's your birthday, and he'll just instantly be able
Just
to recall.
rattles it off.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I see your face now. I can recall everything I remember about you.
Dude, like he's got a little genius on your hands.
Right. It's crazy. But then I remember. I mean, my other autistic cousin, which I haven't seen as much, couldn't like. Yeah, I only saw him when he was younger, but couldn't function really doing anything. You know.
Is that Rocco?
No.
No.
No. Although
no.
he's but,
Dude, Rocco is something else.
And
yeah, he's gonna be around more. Actually,
Oh, ooh,
he's having his
dude.
birthday at that spot soon.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Oh man,
Ooh.
I hope I get to be there for that because
Okay.
Rocco is super cool.
that's my brother-in-law.
Oh,
He's I just realized that recently, but he's
Rocco's
awesome.
your brother-in-law?
Yes, he's only 6.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. No,
All
like
right.
we actually for his first birthday, he actually came with his family and they played paintball. Like
Yeah.
he was
You know, I responded to that like that, but then again, my sister's step grandchild is my age.
Hmm.
Not quite, actually. He's not 30. I think he's only like 25, 24, 25, something like that. But still, yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, because she's obviously a lot older than me, and then her husband is older than her, so, you know.
It's just,
Right.
yeah, it's just weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to think that my, your uncle is younger than you.
Yeah.
For my girls,
Yeah.
their uncle is a year younger than them.
That's what it is. Sometimes it
hey,
happens.
age is just a number.
Seriously.
I
Hey,
don't-
there's that Mark Twain
What?
quote. Mark Twain quote
What?
about age.
Age is just a number.
Oh, what does that say up there?
Age is just a number. See, like
What?
okay, if you
Age is of the mind. Hold on, what does that quote say? Did I cover it? I have it
Oh.
up there. Dang it.
Uh,
If you don't think about it, it doesn't matter, or something like that.
ages of the mind, something. Yeah, if it
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm gonna
matter.
look it
okay,
up.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, I was about to say we have the internet. But
So, what is this? Because I have no idea when y'all said Elon Musk going private. I don't know what y'all are referencing there.
age is an issue of the mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I just want to say this one thing about age, and then we should probably transition to one of our tech topics for today.
Yeah.
But when it comes to age, like, well, how do you calculate age? We're calculating it on rotations around the
Yeah.
Earth. What happens if you live on Mars? What happens if you live in space? What happens if like there's all of these variables?
I mean,
We're going to count them by space years.
well,
like-
I mean, would we now calculate time based on the half-life of what particle is it now?
Wait, do we do that now?
Yeah, I mean, so the atomic clock, right?
Yeah.
Like the International Atomic Clock or whatever is calculated based on the half-life of a particular element. Don't know what it is. I know that that's how they calculate it. But yeah, I mean, at some point we could sort of think of age and that's like come up with some sort of objective way to define how old somebody is based
then
off of
now what happens?
chemical reactions.
What happens with relativity? I mean, like, there's.
Well, yeah, that's another thing too.
Exactly.
I mean, but in theory, okay, so all of us on Earth are spinning around the sun around the same time, so we're all pretty much moving at the same speed. So time is pretty much the same as us. And even satellites who are flying above us, I think they're like a few seconds every like month they deviate.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what is it? So they're going faster than us, so their time is actually a little bit slower.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which is it's just
Crazy.
crazy,
And, like,
yeah.
it's like super fascinating, and it's like, well, then again, it's age.
Yeah.
Age is more just like a relation of like you to I.
Well,
right.
and then you can get. It's just a way for our measly brains to grasp it.
Yeah.
I mean-
Because we can get into like, okay, what if you can, have a clone body that you replace parts with, or what if we get to the point where you're not rotting as much?
So
They think they can figure out what causes your body to rot to death.
We're working on
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because
CRISPR.
genetically, it's like, oh, you have now.
CRISPR.
Yeah, CRISPR is the main part. Yeah, but if we figure out what's causing your body to decay after you, supposedly have children and, spread your seed, now when you're done with you, die. If we can figure out the one genetic thing that's causing that to happen, then we can go,
Yeah.
now live forever. There you go. I mean, now you might just get hit by something, and if we can't rebuild you, then sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it
Hey,
comes
it's
down to.
okay. We're gonna
Had a good
get
run.
self-driving cars like
Yeah,
soon.
and
But-
then so many lives will be saved. It'd be
but-
scary.
So, do we want to transition to a tech topic?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to talk about? We got
Um,
quite a few topics here
I
today.
mean, it's kind of we talked about Elon Musk. We can skip over.
Let's go down the list. Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Alright.
so you didn't. The thing that Elon Musk
Oh,
is
right,
getting
right.
in trouble with right now is the fact that he tweeted, "I want to go private with Tesla. I think I'll buy the shares at $420 a share."
Oh, he's wanting to take his company private.
Because I remember telling you guys, like, he hates the fact that he had to go public with Tesla to save it,
Right.
and all of his other companies have been, solar or
Solar cities?
no, what's the space?
SpaceX.
I'm mixing them both. I was about to say like space solar
Space.
solar space, but they both Solar City got tied into Tesla, so they're not necessarily public now, but SpaceX was private. He hated what went down with PayPal and his other company, and so he likes to keep them private. But the fact that he tweeted that is actually illegal.
Yeah,
Really?
because it gets into sort of a like
SEC
SEC rules.
Is it like
yeah.
insider trading kind of thing?
The fact is, he just by saying that raised the stock market,
Right, because it's along the lines of like what's currently Tesla
Yeah.
is clocking in at as of right now.
Yeah.
if you look at what happened here, let me pull it up because what
It's
happened in the stock.
currently marked at 355.
Yeah.
As of today, and it when did he send that tweet out? That twit.
Not too long ago.
Let's see.
Oh shit! I got to take a shot. By the way, I
Wait,
forgot.
what was the rule?
Oh, did we
As
say
soon as
it?
we started talking about stock prices,
Oh, get wrecked.
Okay.
I knew it was going to happen at some point. Because we put up Elon Musk, and whenever you talk about Elon Musk, you can't not talk about stock
prices. Yeah.
Sort of, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Now, because I don't know much about how taking a company from public to private would work, do you actually as the owner of a stock, Ryan? Because as you are, you're not required to sell your stock back to Elon, right?
No, but
he has to buy it legitimately.
see, I don't know whether he can like force buy at a certain price.
Well, if he wants to just retake the company, can't
Yeah.
he just start accumulating stocks?
Well, I think he already has. He has 20% stake right now. So that's the thing is, once he gets enough to where he's 51% of the power,
he
Let's
could
say he's
just-
not the majority shareholder.
no, 20% share right now. So he has to answer to a whole board of people that are all for the bigger stakeholders in the company. So now they have to basically direct him on where to go sometimes. He doesn't have complete freedom of the company to do whatever he wants.
Well, and see that's I completely sympathize with Elon, because when you're dealing with a public company and you're dealing with shareholders and you're dealing with a board, most of those shareholders and most of that board really only has one thing that they're interested in, and that's
making money.
profit.
Yeah, stock prices.
Which
exactly.
he's come out multiple times to say that companies shouldn't be worried about making money every month, every quarter.
They should be worried about like building great
Results.
products. They
Yeah.
should be worried about like
Well-
what they're doing.
Right.
And I understand from both sides.
And I don't want to segue into my next topic just yet, but that does kind of speak to what I was wanting to talk about too a little bit. But CEOs have no problem coming out and publicly saying, my first objective is to listen to the shareholders. Like, and that's, to me, I get it, it's capitalism, but it's a little upsetting to hear that the leader of a company, it sounds great for shareholders and it sounds great for the board, but as far as the employees and the consumers, that's a terrible sort of mindset to have when they're leading a company. All I care about is if my stock prices go up. That's all I care about. If my shareholders are making money, I'm doing a good job.
I know that. Go ahead.
Unless you're Coca-Cola or GE, that's not going to happen. And even with them, it's going to bust at some point.
Well, and Coca-Cola and GE are blue chip stocks anyways. There's not like much up and down with them anyways.
I want to say that if you come out as a CEO, I'm like, yo, these are my objectives. This is what's going to happen. Like, I need you to trust me, and like, I'm going to do a great job. I'm going to deliver a great product.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
The only issue is I'm not a CEO of a big company, and so it's hard for me to say, oh, this is how I would run a company if I was in that position.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
No, and I get it, and I can't say that the CEO has to just ignore stock prices, because that's just ignorant.
Right. Like, it's
because people have there are actual people nowadays where it's like you're affecting a family if your stock price drops
Yeah.
It used to not be that way, but now that there's apps that you can easily do that,
Yeah.
or people that you're hiring to do that for you, I mean, it is, the people's money that you're playing with.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, okay, if you don't want to have to worry about every quarter, and now that you have the money and you want to take the company in any direction you want, I totally get it. Do it, please, because then we're going to see some amazing things happen
Right.
when one person. Because honestly, I know dictatorships don't work most of the time, but it's a lot quicker.
Right.
It's a lot quicker, and
Well,
it's a lot more efficient.
Depends on how you define not work. I mean, not to
No,
not to,
I know it's dangerous because I also don't want to say that, but like
yeah.
it actually does work in a lot of
It-
ways.
It does work, and I'm not saying like it's a good thing,
No,
but
it's-
it works
most of the time it's not.
I mean,
like, yeah.
Okay, so and I hate to use this,
The real question is like it works to what end? Like
right?
like
and that's the good point.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
At some point they're gonna die.
arguably, you just use Rome for example.
Mm-hmm.
Rome became a world power because it became a dictatorship. Now, it actually,
but it worked really well with
right.
two.
And I will say that at Rome as a republic before it became a true dictatorship also had a lot of power in the world. Let's not ignore the fact that
I mean, they set up the first actual republic, had a council, and also had
but it was a completely
that was
oligarchical system.
Yeah,
I mean, only rich people voted or had any power.
Well, but what's awesome is they actually ran the armies too.
yeah,
And I like that.
Yeah. And just not forget that we get the word dictator from the Roman dictator, which means general. So,
but they usually had two leaders before
They did.
Julius.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
Yeah.
there were two.
what is that called? I always say I explain to my girls all
There-
the time. That's
oh,
what me
God.
and my wife is.
The two different
Dictator.
leaders?
No, but they called it something.
No, there's a
else.
specific name. I'm looking it up.
Not duopoly. That wasn't out yet.
Actually, I think that might be right.
There's a word for it, and I always forget it.
But yeah,
I told my children that's how me and your mom run the household.
is it duocracy? No, that doesn't sound right.
Dude, what? We're gonna find that.
I don't know.
I promise.
But yeah, so it's not that it doesn't always work. It's that it depends on who that dictator is and what they choose to accomplish. Because actually, if you use Rome as an example, I mean, it's not even you can't even really argue it. Augustus, the first true dictator of Rome, took Rome from being a major power in the area to being literally the power in the area.
it's just quicker.
Yeah,
You
and
have one brain, and if they're deciding everything, there's no in between.
yeah.
How long
Well,
does it take to get anything done?
And also too, some of Augustus's first steps were to centralize and decentralize in the correct manner. So he would, centralize, sort of concentrate power where he needed to, and then decentralize where he could do it.
Right.
And in other words, like have local leaders that could make a lot of independent decisions and things like that. So
What's
again,
to dictate other people to do correct things. And
yeah.
you have to answer to you, and you're the one going around. Yeah, I mean it makes a lot of sense, which
Yeah.
is sad because you don't want to hear the word dictatorship is so unpopular these days.
Yeah, and
But it
well,
does,
for good reason.
For good reason, yeah.
And we don't.
Okay,
even,
so
we still have a president.
during the Roman Republic, it looks like there were two consuls.
consoles. Yes.
So it's consul.
Yes, two
Then
consoles.
that was the highest potential station that someone could reach.
yes.
Now,
And they were advised
Mhm.
by a council.
And they
or
w-
advised by a senate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they only had, I believe, they had like 6-year terms, and you couldn't have 2 terms back to back.
Yeah.
although
maybe-
some
like
did,
that.
just like presidents,
Yeah,
played with the
they
rules.
did. They played with the rules a lot.
and then eventually Julius kind of screwed everything up.
No, it's actually each year the citizens of Rome elected 2 consuls to serve jointly for a 1-year term.
there we go.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I think that's actually a pretty good system.
That's
for
not
being
bad at
super honest.
all.
Like that's
Yeah.
because it's along the lines if you're doing a
Well-
good job, you get reelected. And if you're not doing a good job,
And he had
well,
a council
bye.
too.
So there's
Yeah.
if you-
Lobbyists though.
If you really like Roman history, there's a YouTube channel called Historia Civilis, that really delves into Roman
Historia
Rome and
Syphilis?
yeah, historical syphilis. No, it's Historia. Yeah, Civilis, C-I, no, with a C, yeah, C-I-V-I Civilis. There you go.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah, there
YouTube
you
channel
go.
there.
All right. All right.
Yeah, he delves into a lot of just like historical battles and stuff, which is cool. And he does things outside of Rome, but Rome is kind of one of his main focuses.
Okay.
And he did a video about Roman politics and actually how Rome passed laws. And believe me, after watching that video, Rome was a lot less of a stable political entity than we think they were. Like,
okay.
It was kind of like whoever the big guy in the room made the rules.
Right.
Like, that's really how it is.
Well, I don't think it changed much.
No, it hasn't changed much.
No.
We're pretty much still on that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We're definitely still on that.
And I say big guy, I mean rich guy.
Right.
Yeah. Either rich or
they were backed by a rich
influential,
person, or they were
whoever can muster the most people to yell and scream in his corner. That kind of
all comes down to money.
Yeah. I think money and influence. I think those are your two most powerful things.
But money can't influence.
And money can influence, but influence can get you money too.
Yeah.
So it is.
I mean, I keep going back to Julius Caesar, but he wasn't full of money.
No, he was not a rich man. Well, he was rich, but not.
Eventually, yeah.
I will actually say though that the while it was probably effective, the consul system did poorly when they were dealing with Hannibal, because
because you'd have one general in charge one day, and then the
other
next day would
be the other general. And the issue with that is that one general was like, "No, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea."
Yeah.
No, and then the other general was like, "Well, it's my turn. All right, charge." And then the Battle of Cannae happened, and then they completely wiped out the Roman legions. And if things were different and Hannibal wasn't pressured to come home, a lot of historians agree and argue that he could have sacked Rome, and that would have changed history as we know it.
Well, and not only that is that the two general system doesn't really work because you have no sort of long-term strategy that can develop in that. Like, there's no, think about playing a game with chess, but you switch off with somebody every move. Like, you and yeah, you can talk to the other person and discuss strategy, but the problem is that you're not going to agree.
There's two different brains.
Yeah, there's two different brains. You're not going to agree on everything.
You have your whole two different methods completely.
And now not only are you competing against the army you're fighting, you're competing against the guy on your side trying to get your strategy to work the way you want it, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay. Move on.
That's true.
Let's move on to another topic.
Yeah. Well,
we went from Tesla to Roman history.
And
there we go.
That was an awesome tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just move on to I mean, okay. Let's skip the second one up there.
Okay.
It's not as important.
Then let's go with the third one down. Yeah.
We'll go to So Instagram becoming the new YouTube. I know this news is a little bit like a month old or more, but Instagram did launch their long form video platform, which, and I'm kind of curious to see if that is gonna eat into YouTube's sort of stake.
IGTV, baby.
Yeah, there we go. IGTV. So, yeah, are they gonna?
So are they putting like? Is this supposed to be like a rival to YouTube? Or
I mean, I don't think it's
so. They're increasing time limit from 1 minute to 10 minutes, which is exactly how long most YouTube videos are, because that's when they can add more ads.
Well,
right.
not only
revenue.
that, but there's been so many studies on retention rates, and typically 8 minutes is like that sweet spot.
Right.
About like having viewership.
And we're sitting here at about 3 hours on most of ours.
Well, it's a podcast. It's different. I mean, you want to have an 8-minute podcast?
That would be
that's boring. It just cuts every 2 seconds.
I mean, you just speed it up like times 1000%. There you go.
Seriously, yeah.
It's just like a really high.
But that's how
it's just high pitched screeching. That's
our kids are consuming stuff these days, which is scary.
Now, my only question is that there have been quite a few companies which have attempted to be the YouTube killer, and
I'm with that bottle.
Like everyone's like, oh, it's great, yeah, it's great. We're offering creators like more money and better kickback rates and that sort of thing. But they tend not to do very well, because when people go for video content, they go to YouTube.
Yeah.
But Instagram is increasing its market share significantly.
Well, and I think the most significant thing is that Instagram is more popular with younger people, and I think that's a really important metric to have as a growing business, because I mean, you need to know, like, and I know they launch YouTube Kids, and people and parents, put their kids on YouTube Kids, but once you get that sort of teenage when you get teenagers in there,
Right.
like when they start using a social media platform or a video platform, that's now going to be the video, like their go-to video platform for a long time. And I say that, like, if Ebaums World was still around, I would still be using Ebaums World, and it is still around. Don't get me wrong; it's not gone anywhere. But don't go to Ebaums World.
Wait, Ebaums World's still around?
Oh yeah. Oh
What?
yeah. Oh
What?
yeah.
It's crazy. Let's go watch it right now.
Oh my god, it is just.
Is it bad?
It's bad,
Should I
man.
not even go there?
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Is it
not
better?
even.
Is it better or worse than 4chan?
Oh no, not in that sense. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, a little bit in that sense.
I mean-
But I mean, there's a lot of like.
wait, are you actually googling Ebaums
Yeah,
World?
go to Ebaums
Oh
World.
my god, I don't
Um,
even want to put that on my search
It's gonna
history.
destroy your computer, because
Don't do it.
whoever-
Don't do it, Duckworth.
whoever's in charge of
Don't
that
do
site
it.
needs
Oh,
to
it's too late.
learn that JavaScript does not mean that you should just shit it all out over your
Is
page.
that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, they've fixed it a little bit.
This looks nice. I don't know what
Okay,
you're talking
never
about.
mind. Okay, it's been a couple years since I've been on Ebaums World, honestly.
I wonder how many hits they get.
I don't know. They're not dead though.
This is a good layout. Like, I like the color scheme. I
Yeah.
like the layout. Like, this is
But
actually
Here's
not
the thing:
bad.
This looks like Reddit.
they're very clickbaity though. Which is YouTube's kind of clickbaity too.
well, yeah. I mean,
but
you got to clickbait to win.
I mean,
man.
just like look at the names of the titles, like
Sexy
25
wife
funny
caught
memes. Yeah.
dancing in kitchen.
Yeah, and it's all it's sex and it's funny, and that's it. Like, there's not really, like, the thing about YouTube, and like we just showed an example of a YouTube channel that I like, Historia Civilis. Like, there's YouTube channels out there like that who make, not make money necessarily, but it's still, survive.
When are we getting YouTube.edu? Because
I would love that.
the thing is that the amount of educational content that gets posted to YouTube on the daily
Yeah.
is kind of big.
And I would love to see governments, I mean specifically the US government, like, okay, so pick some of that public funding that we use for like PBS, and actually take that back. PBS does have YouTube channels, by the way.
Do they?
They're
They even have a pretty good
That
educational
would be
app
so
for
cool.
kids.
Yes, they
no,
do.
Yep.
no. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would just
Well,
having government subsidization
yeah.
for some of these, like, completely. Well, they're all private. Like,
Yeah.
they got the Sci Show, or like there
Yeah.
are so many YouTube channels where I'm just like, I
Well-
learn cool
Well,
things.
have you heard of Physics
how we
Girl?
No.
Okay, so Physics Girl, she's part of the PBS. I think what it's called. I don't know. It's like PBS something. There's a Physics Girl,
Check
Crash
it
Course. Those are two
out.
that I know off the top of my head. I mean, you're looking at like specifically you're looking up education videos.
This
yeah.
is an educational page created by Google
Oh, that's cool.
for YouTube. They have, it looks like they've got Google Earth in the classroom. I guess it's maybe for teachers more, kind of show them
Yeah.
how to use stuff, useful stuff for teachers in the
So-
classroom.
And this is kind of where I would say that I think that Instagram is going. So I don't think Instagram will ever replace YouTube.
Okay.
I think what Instagram is going to do is they're going to find a niche market.
Well, and I think there's more room than just one video player. I mean,
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, there's Vimeo, but not really.
I
There's
think,
nothing else really.
I think
Yeah.
what Instagram has that a lot of the video player services don't is the fact that it already has a really established user base,
Mm.
and that alone should help.
Looking at pictures, and then also they really took a chunk out of the Snapchat market.
Yeah.
Snapchat was kind of huge for just like short little blogs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So.
Honestly, I think that it's definitely nowhere near. Because okay, let's think about the if you're doing a blog on a consistent format, like you're actually like posting pictures and your content. Now you can do video content.
Right.
If you're doing the whole vlog thing, Instagram's probably the way to go.
Yeah, agreed.
Especially considering the fact that like Snapchat, not to hate on Snapchat or anything,
Yeah.
it's a very just like casual, like, yo, I saw a thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I see what you're
Yo,
saying.
I
yeah.
saw another thing. Yo, check out this filter that everyone else is also using right
Yeah.
now.
Look how crazy my face looks. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry, Snapchat, but you're not unique.
No. Yeah. And I have Snapchat, and I don't really use it. I only use it to look at other people's snaps. And subscribe to those premium snaps from those lovely ladies online. No, I'm kidding. I don't do any of that.
Sorry, I tricked you. I'm actually a
Hey,
guy.
PayPal me
Yeah.
$5 and see what happens.
Oh, hey, it's Saul. Jesus, kind of scared
Hey,
the shit out of me there.
Sajul.
If
I
you
mean, I
PayPal
even
me
knew-
$5, I will make Saul appear from the bushes behind
I
me.
even knew he was coming.
How'd you know? Huh? Oh, why not?
It didn't go through. It didn't pop up. Yeah.
What? Saul was
Okay.
subbed.
So something's funky with our
No,
sub.
you are the sub alert. You are.
You were actually supposed to drive over here and tell us that you subbed. That was what.
Yeah,
was
that's
that-
that's the rules.
That's the new sub button.
I
I literally got like right down the street as Duck asked me to go get Arby's.
Look, hey, it still hasn't even showed up here though.
Whoa.
So
Yeah. No lie. I'm going to Walmart and getting a frozen pizza tonight, and I'm pumped about it because. And this
What
is the
brand?
thing. I don't want to say because now
What
I think like I'm
brand?
gonna. I like
you're gonna be
DiGiorno's.
judged. DiGiorno.
I have nothing wrong with the Jorno.
I
Yeah,
thought you were gonna
it's,
be
dude. It's either
judged by your pizza selection.
Yeah, I just hey man, because it's either that or Red Baron.
Right.
See, no,
Um,
both these are good
yeah.
brands. Okay. If you're about to tell me Tombstone,
I couldn't.
I was about
I
to.
didn't want to like break my mic.
It's
on the high
okay.
five,
Yeah.
but
No, we touched. We made contact.
we made
If you were gonna tell me Tombstone, I was gonna be like, dude,
dude,
you're making
no.
a mistake.
Dude, I might as well just vomit and
You
then
might
eat
as-
the vomit again.
You might
Oh,
as well
gosh.
go.
Aggressive.
You might as well go back behind the store, find all the cardboard that they threw away. Go ahead and just like cut out a big circle,
yeah.
then sprinkle on. Now this is the important part.
Okay.
You sprinkle on just like other cardboard.
Oh,
and-
but
That's your cheese.
okay.
And then you stick.
You have to really like grate it up though.
Yes,
make it look
great.
good.
Yes.
There you go.
Ooh.
Dead Ace with the sub, bro. See,
All
4
right.
months in a row.
Oh, beautiful.
4 months. That means we're gonna make a badge.
You're a longer subscriber than I am.
No, I think you're at 4 months too.
Oh no,
dude.
I am at 4 months. That's right.
Yeah.
I am.
So
So
Yeah. Once you've done this, then
All right,
you sit it in your car. You like open the compartment where your car engine is, and
Yeah.
you set it in there. Once your car is
And let
on
it-
for like 10 minutes,
yeah,
and then you eat it, and it'll probably taste better.
yeah.
Than
Get those sort of like that carbon monoxide flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you.
I got where you're going
You'll
with
probably
that.
be healthier too, if we're being honest. Tombstone, your pizza sucks.
this
Yeah.
is perfect because
Hashtag Tombstone
Dead Ace,
Pizza sucks.
Dead Ace over here is gonna kick in right when we're talking about gaming here pretty soon.
Yes, I think we should
Oh,
just
do it.
segue right into
Let's
it. Since
hold
he's
on.
here.
We gotta hit the Chinese aftermarket tech.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
real
yeah.
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Real
So no, you talk about this because you know way more.
I watched one video, so yeah, I'm way smarter.
He's like yeah.
Big brain
That's
plays over here.
All of my
As he
Roman
Googles everything.
knowledge is based off this
Mhm.
that one YouTube channel we were just talking about.
The channel I saw, so build iPhone.
So a little, just while he's looking this up, a little background on Chinese trade practices and what's the word where you trademark something but not trademark. What am I talking? Patent something?
Copyright.
Copyright
copyright,
laws. Yeah. So Chinese copyright and patent laws are ridiculously lax,
don't exist.
and they pretty much don't exist. Yeah. And so, especially if you patent something in the U.S., that means nothing in China. Absolutely nothing.
China is a one copy.
Yeah,
State,
they're
or one copy. What is it? Can't remember.
one copy, like government state.
No, one. It's, can't remember what it was. One. Amos from our store said it was something. It's a one copy something, but literally the moment one game comes out, everyone has it because
Yeah.
it's just one copy. Because over
Yeah.
there they don't care about copyright laws or anything.
No,
you can
yeah.
literally
That's so
download
unfortunate.
any game over there at all. Just
Eh.
one person has to pay $60 or
Eh.
however much it is the currency is over there, and everyone has it.
Yeah, and the funny thing for me is like that to me. You know, we talk about how they're a communist state. That to me is anarcho-capitalism.
Wait, hold on.
because it's like, hey, you can get it.
That's why Chinese developers tend to favor microtransactions and subscription-based games.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
Like that's so it's like a mind blowing
They
realization.
assume like once something's out, then it should be out for everybody.
Then
well,
everybody's gonna have
well,
it.
see, yeah, because they don't care about
And
copyright.
that's, I mean, honestly, it does kind of slow you down.
Well, no, but
But-
that's the thing though, is that developers just say, okay, well that's fine. We will use a different marketing model to continue.
A lot of
Yeah,
companies
money.
do put out, we were talking about source free code or
Yeah.
source.
Go ahead. No,
Did I say it
go
right?
ahead. No.
Say
Keep
it.
trying though.
What is it?
Keep going.
Source,
Open source.
free source, open source.
Open source.
Golly, I freaking put
Now,
it on the episode.
There's several different things though. There's open source, which is just the idea that anybody can get the source code.
right.
Hey, you'd be great if there was like an open source, but you have to like when you open it up, it's like, hey, pay $5 more and you can get the rest of the source code.
It just hides every other
Like
piece of
semi-open
code.
source.
It's a DLC. It's horse armor
Yeah.
grade DLC right there.
Oh God, I don't want to get
It's like
into DLC.
previewing books on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so upset at
Open
Paradox
two-page.
You'll
Gaming.
get so
Wait,
you'll
what's
get
up
into
with-
the
what
book,
happened
and
with
then it's just like,
Paradox?
all right, pay
Just-
this much for the
Yeah,
rest of the
Just
book.
don't have enough money to buy all their DLC. That's why
Which
I'm
one?
upset. Paradox Gaming. So
Oh.
like Crusader Kings 2,
Did you-
Stellaris. I'm gonna buy Stellaris.
Please buy Stellaris
but
and
it's
play with me.
$40 for the initial game,
Wait
and
for it
there's
to go on
DLC.
sale, or get GTA or G2A.
Oh, yeah, whenever they drop
Or
it,
move to China.
or I'll move to China.
Well,
But dude, the pings, man.
The pings
I just want to
spikes.
say, if you guys are waiting for stuff to come on sale, you can look at Steam and look at their deals. But there's this thing that I'm getting ready to have Duck do it on.
Humble Bundle?
Yes, I am a partner with them, and I'm waiting.
How'd you get partnered with them?
You just have to be an affiliate and or partner with Twitch.
Oh, okay.
And then you go to their website, and on their website it will say partnership. And what they'll do is they'll ask you for your information, and then they'll ask you for your Twitch. If you're affiliated with Twitch or if you're a partner with Twitch, you
Yeah.
automatically get partnered with them.
Oh, okay, that's
and
cool.
This
the
episode
requirements for
Humble
them is you
Bumbled.
just need to have a link down in the description, and you just need to talk about it at least once or twice in your stream.
That's not not
but-
hard. Be like, hey, I got
No.
this new game on a Humble Bundle, blah blah blah.
Yeah, so like right now,
Quick
if you
console
look
right
on
here.
if you look on Steam, I think Tomb Raider is like $20-something right now.
I
But for Humble Bundle right now, you can get it for
hate Tomb
12.
Raider.
So
I
many-
hate Tomb Raider.
I mean, I'm just saying, if
So
anyone
much.
likes the game, right now it's on Steam for like 23, 25.
yeah,
and
what you
it's
said? How
regular
much?
46. But if you get it through Humble Bundle, it's $12.
Oh,
'Cause you
geez.
pay
It is
$12 a month.
$1.
And Humble Bundle allows you to switch certain games sometimes. Like, I think it gives you the
So-
option for this month.
Stardew Valley, 15
So is
bucks.
there's a subscription fee?
Yes, it's $12 a month, and you don't have to keep the subscription for the games. So if you pay $12 for that month, they will send you all the codes through like in a message, and then you put those codes through Steam, and those games are officially yours, like
Honestly-
100%.
Oh no way.
Honestly, if you're a big gamer at all, like Humble Monthly is super value.
Okay,
Yes.
Like
I'm gonna
it.
have to check this out.
So,
then.
like for instance, I think so right now their package for this month, you get Sniper Elite, Tales of I can't remember. I don't
Tales of
read that.
Berseria, which
Yeah.
is a really good game, by the
Staxel.
way.
And Staxel, but you can get the choice of trading Sniper Elite for Tomb Raider. You get these options to trade if you don't like them, if
yeah,
you don't like these certain games, which is pretty dope for $12 a month.
yeah, that's
You
not
get
bad
all
at
of
all.
these guns, sorry,
Yeah.
all of these games.
There's
like
also a
last
similar
month,
subscription fee
Someone's
for.
like playing a little
like
too
for
much
this month,
Fortnite.
it's there. I don't know if there's something wrong with their system right now, but for this month, you still should be able to pay for $12 for this month's subscription. But this month, you should get Conan Exiles, Forged.
that month's
uh,
passed.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we're in August, aren't we?
No.
Yeah,
No,
we're
no,
in
see,
on
it's too late though. The August Humble Monthly has already come and gone. So too bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, you can't get this anymore. So
No.
you're stuck
Never
with either Sniper Elite,
mind.
Tales,
Which
Hey,
is-
you're,
Staxel.
you're the one partnered with them. Come on, man.
I
I'm
just
kidding,
got
I'm
partnered
kidding.
yesterday.
You should know. It's a
It's
bad partner over here.
Ports, tons of guns.
I'm not saying this just because I am partnered with them, but I do
Oh, yeah.
100% recommend them for like
Yeah,
any
there you
gamer
go.
out there that
There's a Paradox
loves
game.
games.
Right?
So
Hearts of Iron 4 Paradox game right there.
Really?
Yep, that's Paradox.
Nice.
game.
since we're actually on
Portal
On
Knights? That
Humble
kind of
Bundle.
looks cool.
Humble Bundle's also
Nice.
running a QuakeCon sale, which is happening this whole weekend.
Yes, it is. yeah.
Serial cleaner. That looks
Yeah.
interesting.
For those of you who are not in the know, QuakeCon is one of the world's largest LAN parties ever. Like it happens every single year in Dallas, and it is if you're in the area, like please, 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 at least come and pay a visit because
Yeah.
it is an event. Like the very idea that you can play a game with someone who's in the same room with you, which is honestly a lost art. Get frag this person, stand up, and then pretty much like I got you, enter username here, and be able to see that person like really adds something really beautiful to it.
No,
and it used to be the best part about gaming with your friends.
yeah.
And I grew up. I mean, I think we all kind of. I mean, I'm slightly older than everybody else by 5 years. But I mean, I remember going to like when I was about 12 or 13, going to a LAN place, like whatever you call it,
a LAN center.
Yeah.
Like a gaming,
represent
and playing Counter-Strike. And this is before Counter-Strike Source.
Yeah.
And there was a rule at I don't know, this is kind of tangent or a segue, but not a segue, but a tangent. The op was banned at the LAN place. They banned the op, the AWP.
From Counter-Strike?
Okay.
Yeah, from Counter-Strike. They banned the op.
Okay.
Because one of the patrons got shot through a door with an op and broke the PC that he was playing at. And from then on, no one was allowed. Yeah, no one was allowed to use the op.
Oh, that's incredible.
What?
Wow. No, did he go full on angry German kid?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh man,
I don't know. I wasn't there.
This is a 2017 walk around of some of the.
No, this is honestly, it's super cool. Like it is super cool.
Any gaming convention.
What is this?
I don't know.
It's
Some
like
guy's
a
doing
once in a
some weird
lifetime
cup
thing.
stacking thing.
Because I've been to E3 in
Now,
San Antonio.
Dude,
what'll be really interesting is that they basically do on one side of it's the big LAN party on one side, and then they have kind of like a convention hall on the other where they've got a bunch of people with booths set up. They've got like companies will come out and they'll do like drawings. They're like, hey, here's our new NVIDIA graphics card, that sort of thing. But the what's really cool, I think moving forward, we'll probably see a lot of companies which are involved in VR or AR work
Here's
probably
the
show
LAN
up with
floor.
stuff like this.
You see this?
Like, hey, we've got this. We're working on this. Like Bethesda was actually there a couple years ago to talk about Elder Scrolls Online. Rest in peace, Elder Scrolls Online.
People still play it.
Where
it's
they
nowhere
at?
near as populous as they were hoping.
Look at
for.
this LAN party floor.
But no,
They-
yeah, this.
The
See-
smelliest room in the world.
You see,
Yeah.
they make this look like it's super fun, but the line for waiting for this is ridiculously stupid. You have to get there
Because
like
it's
maybe not
super
anymore.
fun.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, yes,
So-
it's super fun. I know that.
Think about the internet
I've
speed
waited
that
in
must
line for
exist.
like a good hour and a half to play.
well,
but,
you're
I mean-
supposed to bring your own computer.
Well, I mean, not.
So do you have like a time limit?
No. So
They have their
it-
own,
you-
and then they give you a certain amount of time
it's
to
a
play
it's
on it.
bring your own PC. You pay for a ticket. That
Yeah.
ticket gets you a very specific spot on the floor. You bring your PC for the weekend, and then you leave it there on the floor. They've got really good security. Well, occasionally some small peripherals will get stolen, like mice or something like that. So I recommend taking your mice with you. But-
Actually, little known fact: the plural of mouse when it's has to do with
Mice
computers
is
is
mouse.
mouses.
It's
It's mouses.
I'm gonna call them mice now.
I know, but
I'm
it's
gonna call
mouses.
them. I'm gonna call them mice. I refuse
Yeah.
this pluralization.
Mises like feces.
Yes. Yeah, like it's like
Swifty
you leave your
walking around.
computer there all weekend, and then you go up to your hotel room. You consume some adult beverages. Yeah, hang out with your hotel mates.
Can you consume these adult beverages
on the floor?
On the floor.
Maybe.
certain places.
Okay.
I've been
I
to
think
E3
I'm gonna
and they
need to
only
make.
allow you to
I think I'm
certain
gonna need to
places.
make us a work trip there, and
So
it's
I'm
required
saying-
that
hey,
we stay there for a whole
I'm
weekend.
saying
you-
we need to take off a weekend.
Can you
and then,
contract
like,
me as an employee for that week?
Yes.
I'm thinking we got to figure that out.
And
Hey,
then we gotta go
E3
next year. Like seriously, do we go next year? All right,
When-
we're going next year.
I'm writing it
We're gonna-
down.
Hey,
Do
we're
we have to go to
gonna go
Quick?
next year. We're gonna podcast
I won't be having
there.
any more kids that year, so there
you go. Well, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna get a booth. We're gonna podcast
Every
So-
night we can. Let's vlog all this, and then every
Yeah.
night we can make a podcast at the hotel room or whatever.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. Like
Dude,
the hotel
we're
actually has,
close
like-
enough where we can get back though. But I mean,
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, it's in Gaylord, right? It's
yeah,
in Gaylord,
yeah,
right?
it's
It's very
It's
close.
30 minutes away.
Yeah.
Maybe like 40.
Like I know Salty is I know he's staying at the hotel there.
Yeah. So hey, shout out to Salty. Like what game? Hey Salty, if you can hear me, what games are you playing?
I know he
if
tuned
he's-
in earlier, so
Yeah, he
but
may
I'm
or
sure
not-
he's.
he may
Hey,
or
I have
not
that
be
same
around.
megaphone. But yeah, it looks awesome.
does look pretty sweet. Yeah, I would definitely love to go. That would be
Yeah, it is something else. Let me tell you.
yeah.
So yeah, QuakeCon, we're gonna plan to be there next year.
Yeah.
That'll be really cool.
We're gonna work on that.
Yes.
I would hate to lug around my PC there though.
Well, no, you bring it once and then it stays. the
Yeah,
whole
I know. It
weekend.
just seems like a pain in the butt. But yeah, no, it would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
What did I do?
Oh no,
Oh.
it's just it's twisted a little bit.
Was
to
it
get-
a twisted?
It wasn't showing
we're gonna be
Ryan's beautiful face.
not that I want to be on there, but
All right.
Oh.
So another thing.
But I
that we
want you
need-
to be on there.
Another thing we need to talk about. We are only 3 days away from Battle for Azeroth.
Oh,
Uh,
is Classic coming out in 3 days?
Yeah, at 3 p.m. on 3 p.m.
Not
our
classic,
time.
Not classic.
I say 3 p.m. our time.
Oh,
actually
no,
think-
this is the new. Is this a new expansion?
Yeah, this is Battle for Azeroth. This is the new WoW expansion. I say 3 p.m. our time, but we are Central Standard Time. I don't think
I
it's
think
3
it might
p.m.
be
our
California time.
I think it's actually going to be 5 p.m. our time.
I just want to
Global
say,
release time.
QuakeCon ends tomorrow.
What is
Yes,
we
it
could
does.
all go
what
tomorrow.
is the
I can't.
lore behind?
No,
like
none
what
of
is
us can.
what is the story concept
your
for
job.
this? It
Yeah,
sounds
just quit my job.
it sounds like it's like it kind of harkens back to Warcraft 3, honestly.
So I think as they've been kind of I think there's going to be a lot more world. The idea is I think there's going to be more world PvP, which is something that's been lacking. I think.
You can kind of turn it on off.
Yeah.
And it's more let's battle. till the
Yeah,
end.
and so currently 2 major cities in the Warcraft world have been destroyed. That's
Wait.
spoilers. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Is
Hashtag spoilers.
Hashtag
Well, hey, we're gonna
Orgrimmar?
watch the cinematic because if we're actually talking about the cinematic, I believe we can play the whole thing through. Right?
Yes, we
I just
can.
want to say I've seen this
reaction
and it's
video.
amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait, is Orgrimmar okay?
Yes, Orgrimmar's fine.
Okay, that.
Yeah, Orgrimmar. Well, I mean,
now.
Orgrimmar hasn't been okay since Cataclysm. but
Well,
it's-
I mean, hey, they
Is that
built-
when they remade
dude,
it?
they built a
Yeah.
roof on the thing. It's fine.
that's it's true.
Is that spooky?
Now that's the only thing I miss about playing Alliance is like I loved playing a Worgen. I did
Yeah.
love playing a Worgen.
It's pretty sweet.
Now, are they adding like siege battles? Or is this
They've touched with siege
Yeah.
battles before.
I mean, in Ice Crown they had a Winter Grasp, which was an awesome siege battle. I think. Like,
and they also had that was a PvP experience where you had sieges,
Yep.
and then they actually had a raid where you started out with sieges.
Oh no, his orc friend. Save the orc friend.
But yeah, I think this is harking back to a lot of like world boss PvP, PvE.
Yeah.
Like let's go to an area where something spawns and y'all have to fight over it type of thing.
well, yeah, and as they've been doing lately with some of the world quests have involved like
poor
PvP
troll
and
boy.
stuff. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see like really what happens. Like I'm sad that I have to work on Monday. I thought I was gonna be off, but I'm not. I'll be off on Sunday, so I guess I'll just do all my BFA prep on Monday, and then I don't know.
I'm gonna try to play it. I don't know. Going ham right here, baby.
Yeah, Sylvanas, you gotta love the
You want to know why all this happened?
Banshee Queen.
Because Sylvanas has spent too much time battling it out in HOTS. Yeah, she's spent a little too much
What
time
it
on
is.
vacay.
Are they getting desperate on HOTS characters?
I don't know.
I hear they came out with like there's what's it called? Pylon. There's a pylon.
Wait, you could play. It's a playable pylon.
You can play as just a pylon. More pylons.
Is it April 1st already?
No, yeah, and that wasn't even a joke though. That's what's ridiculous, man.
See, what I find really interesting about this is that it kind of, I always felt like Alliance and Horde were kind of becoming closer because
No, they were. That's the thing. They were
Yeah.
getting closer and closer to where they were best buds at the end of the last.
expansion, yeah, because
Yeah.
like all these things happened, and then they're like, oh hey, like together we have to like
I think it was all about defeating Deathwing, right? Because Deathwing
Yeah,
was
and then-
basically taking over the world and destroying it.
And so what happened? Like, what is the?
Well, we defeated Deathwing.
and
yeah.
then they're just like, all right, we're not friends anymore,
Exactly.
which is really unfortunate because, well, I guess
Well, I mean-
you don't have a story with no conflict.
Yeah, I was saying it always happens that way with WoW. It's like, I mean, even going back to like the Burning Crusade, right? You have the Burning Legion trying to invade Azeroth, and so both the Horde and the Alliance head to Badlands. Or the sorry, no, that's the place in Azeroth. Come on.
Oh, is he about to bubble Earth? He's about
No,
to...
he just mass resurrected.
Yeah.
Mass res, which was a guild ability, actually.
Yeah, it was. It still is, I think.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Mass
don't
Res
even
is
know.
still a guild ability.
Yeah. You think all these like heroes get bored? I feel like these heroes, like at this point, they're OP. Like, let's be honest, they're level like 200 plus, and at this
Yeah.
point, they're just like, man, I'm so bored right now.
Not 200 plus. You're one.
Oh no,
one-
these are
110.
hey, these are like the leaders.
Oh, you mean the
though.
leaders?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, Sylvanas is just like, yes, finally a challenge. Like, did you just see the look on her face?
It's true.
I mean,
I wonder if we can actually
My
watch the
father
features one.
once told me that
Probably, right?
peace was like a dream.
man, no, here's the thing though. Here's the thing I don't like about this thematically,
Unattainable.
is that it suffers from God of War syndrome.
What do you mean?
And the reason I don't like Kratos, I haven't played the newest game, so maybe he finally
We've made
learned something.
kindling
But
from
in
our
God of War
suffering.
1 through 3,
Stirred the
Kratos was just an
embers of
angry,
resentment.
edgy
Just
edgelord,
waiting for a
and he
single
does
spark
not like. Just when
to
you
set
think
the
at the
whole
end of the
world
third game he
aflame.
finally learns his lesson,
Yeah.
he doesn't. And like it honestly it left a really bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And it's along the lines of like these heroes, like Sylvanas specifically, is like super old. Like she is
Yeah.
like super duper old, and through everything that has happened, she doesn't learn her lesson like at all. And I understand like some of the factions have like, you know, more deeply rooted reasons for not liking, you know, the humans, not liking like this particular faction, because it like there's been an era of separation. But after everything that they went through, still there's like no lessons learned.
Right.
There's no growth. And again, like you don't have a game without conflict. I get that, but from a thematic standpoint, I'm just like,
It's
okay.
annoyed at that idea.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by the fact that like there's not at least like there probably is at least a faction that's just like, hey, this is really stupid. Why are we fighting again?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess you need some kind of conflict. So
Well,
there
yeah.
you go. You know, and that's always the old like, let's go back to this conflict. We always made that conflict happen. You know, one team versus the other.
Right, and yeah.
The dominant
Oh,
war
okay.
front.
That's
so.
whoa. So it's basically a living. It's like they turned the game into a MOBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
To
a
a certain
way.
extent.
Like a, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool.
No, I'm really wondering on this. Sort
Okay,
Of,
that's honestly that's pretty cool. Like that's cool from a game.
And yet now the map is actually split
yeah.
to
Like,
where you have one side Horde, one side Ally, and they have their own new islands to play on, basically.
well, and it might be interesting too, because like, just for instance, when going back to Wintergrass, once you took the Wintergrass keep,
You
there
couldn't
was a
do the
raid.
boss.
Yeah, you had the raid available. So I'm wondering if it's like that. Like all of a sudden you do this sort of PvP battle, you take this area, and now you get to do that raid. Like you have to actually put the PvP work in to do the PvE boss.
Yeah.
Which to me is kind of a cool concept. It's
I
like,
love that concept.
Yeah.
Because then everyone does both.
Yeah, and it's not this sort of separation between PvP players and
Yep.
PvE players. Because I hate that. Like I love doing both.
And
I
they-
love being a PvP.
They are
and
kind
a
of
PvE.
creating that already by getting rid of PvP gear.
Yeah, and having. I mean, there's
Everything
still
in one
like
gear.
slight PvP or PvE.
Which they might get rid of completely, though. They might not even have arena gear. You might just proc random, you know. Like
Well,
it-
which might be nice, yeah. Just to
Yeah.
give you like badges or whatever the hell it is that whatever the currency is that they're gonna have in.
So-
it's all working towards one goal. That'd be cool.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is this increasing level cap again
120.
120, yeah.
from?
110.
Okay, now when they hit like I think this either was the most recent expansion or the one before it. Like some of the 110 abilities are insane. Like some of the skills and spells you can cast are like really strong.
Some of them get ridiculous.
Now
Yeah.
here's the
Yeah.
question: what is the power creep going to look like at 120? Because the
I
thing,
don't know. I kind of hope it's I hope it's subtle. Like I don't care so much about the increase in level.
well,
Like
that's the thing. Well, they still have been approaching the game and like,
Yeah.
okay, you hit this new level, now you're going to be even more epic.
Yeah.
Like the only one that I can name off the top of my head is like there's like the Stampede, which lets you, as hunters, lets you summon like 5
Oh, yeah,
pets,
yeah, yeah.
and like that's insane. Like that's really strong. And I know some of the other classes also receive something in similar.
and that's why I
vein.
hope they keep it to like 1 or 2 abilities that you gain by getting to level, like getting to
Yeah.
120. I don't want it to be just because at this point, honestly, like if you're, it's a lot. Like it used to be a lot with the old talent tree, and I can see why they got away from the old talent
Right.
tree.
It would have gotten.
It would have gotten crazy.
It would have
Yeah.
gotten like what's that one game?
Oh, I know what you're thinking of. It's
There's a pillar
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile,
Yeah,
dude. Oh gosh.
Well, and there would have been no way to balance that either,
No.
because
So-
you would have found a new meta every day, and all of a sudden you've got like a hunter that just dominant because it's always a fucking hunter.
yeah.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, like I like playing hunter, but it's always a hunter that dominates.
dude. Hey, range attacks
true.
are the range is always OP. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, but
and as much in the game as
a
in real
range
life. Like,
a range that has a pet, has CC ability like no other, and no cast time. No cast time for most of their
I
abilities.
click 2, do
Most
2
of their
damage to
abilities.
face.
Yeah.
Hunter go face. Hunter go face. Hunter go face. Yeah.
No.
Well,
yeah.
smart-
Smarky smork my boogies.
Now here's the
and they
here's
have a
the-
bubble now.
Here's the current PvP
Hunter has a
meta
bubble?
I found out.
Turrets.
Enhancement shamans wreck face
Yeah.
in PvP right at the moment. Not that they're the top by any means.
Here's what
but-
happens. Like definitely pre-patch, they usually have to crunch the numbers down a little bit. So then some things get better, some things get way worse, and then also that really screws up. So definitely pre-patch, like things are OP as ever, but
Yeah.
they'll always go through and fix things.
Yeah,
you know?
they're going to.
Once something is stupid overpowered, then they go, okay,
Well,
never mind, dial that back.
And they did the stat squish too, which that's gonna have effect on it. Everything.
Yep.
Because you can't just have like every tank have like 2 million like HP. Like you can't.
Yeah,
You can't do
Right.
a game with 2 million
it's
HP.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it just it's insane. So yeah, I mean the stat squish has a lot to do with that, and as because I'm leveling a healer right now, and I hate I don't hate questing. I hate questing and like switching back and forth between healing and DPS specs, and having to mess with my gear. I don't like doing that. So
right.
when
Well-
I'm leveling a healer, I just go straight dungeons. That's how I level a
Dang.
healer. So I just dungeon farm.
Yeah.
Who just donated?
I don't know.
No,
I think
Was it Dead Ace?
I think
Okay.
it was Saul.
He's sitting right
I
here.
don't know, I
donating.
He set up as a host. We're
Oh,
hosting him
sweet,
right now,
nice.
so.
Thank you, Dead Ace. Thank you for
I
hosting.
forgot.
But yeah, I mean, I hate. So I always dungeon
Auto
farm as a
host,
healer,
host.
and I've been leveling a shaman healer for the past few weeks now, like on and off.
What level are you?
54.
When it comes to the stat squish, I don't know if it'll be enough for me personally because the most enjoyable most enjoyable aspect that I have is early in RPGs when you start with nothing. You've got that loincloth, you've got like the stick,
Yeah.
and then it's the constant like, dude, this one has like 3 attack instead of 2 attack, and then, dude, this one's like a white instead of a gray. This is awesome. And then there's
So-
right.
So that now in WoW has become once you hit that max level.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, gaining
up
your
in gear.
abilities, like right now, the only reason, and this is just from my personal opinion, the only reason to level a character from 1 to 120 or 1 to 110, whatever, is to learn the class.
The character. Okay.
Yeah, which is important. Which is really
It's
important.
a very good, nice, slow way to learn the class.
yeah, and like
Because trust me, I've done it the other way, and you start
No,
a class,
it's just
struggle.
it's just
Or
info
boost.
dump all on you. It's like
right?
okay.
And you're never gonna get to the same amount of if you've played this from scratch.
yeah, and just for retrospect, I played a paladin tank in Ice Crown. God, I keep saying Ice Crown, but it's the Wrath of
Wrath
Lich
of
King.
Lich King. Yeah.
Uh,
Best expansion they've ever had.
Oh God, yeah,
I-
definitely.
no, see,
still top.
I'm just gonna go
My
ahead and
favorite
come
by
out
far.
and say it. I really feel like WoW ended at Wrath. I really feel like that.
Kinda did.
Hold on, that was the full arc. That was the complete
They peaked, man.
full
They peaked.
arc from Warcraft. And-
I think you're right in the sense that it, as far as the original story arc that goes,
Yeah.
that it did.
And maybe it's a little unfair on my part because that's the story arc that I grew up with
Yeah.
and around, and that was like the bad guy, like the big bad that needed to be slain. It had really beautiful story. It had beautiful characters involved.
It did.
And it was a well crafted tale. Everything else that's come after it, I mean, again, I'm not super involved in WoW anymore, so it just,
I mean,
it doesn't.
it feels
have
like
that
shoehorning stuff in.
It really does.
It's like, hey, how can we put this in? Now, so Cataclysm. I like to talk shit about Cataclysm a lot, and I've been swearing a lot on this podcast. I'm sorry, but
I mean, let's just look at the numbers right here.
okay, yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Well, this is an old.
What's
this
crazy is
2013.
Oh, it only goes to 2013. Oh, it only goes to Miss.
It's only 2013, so it only goes to Miss Pandaria. I guarantee it dropped
Dude.
after. I guarantee it dropped during Draenor and then rose back up.
I
at
actually,
Legion.
well, see, when it comes to Mist, though, Mist was highly unpopular. Mist was like,
So I played Miss Pandaria. I enjoyed it. I did. Then again, I had been out. Did not experience Cataclysm at all. I didn't come back. I left WoW at the end of Lich King. Told myself I was going to get Cataclysm, never did. Came back in Pandaria because my ex at the time was playing, and I really loved Pandaria. So much so that she quit and I kept playing.
And I'm seeing spikes towards the end of some of those graphs. So are we seeing?
I'm trying to go to 2018. Let me see.
Well, it
Yeah, I
looks
don't
like
know.
there's a spike for the new expansion. Perhaps, am I seeing that right?
That was outdated, unfortunately.
Okay.
So like most of these are like this one was just at the beginning of what is that? I don't even think that was called the right thing, dude. But this was the heyday. And look, this is Wrath of the Lich King is in 2010. The game came out in 2004. That's ridiculous. Game came out in 2004. No, 2005. That's still ridiculous. Look how many
Just say the
expansions
end
there
of
are.
2004.
Yeah. So, Standard WoW, Burning Crusades, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Miss Pandaria. And then I believe it was not... Was it Warlords of Draenor? Yeah. And then the newest one? So,
I think
yeah.
it was 2007 when I first heard of World of Warcraft.
Really?
I think so.
So around... Yeah, Burning Crusade. That's when I started playing, so that makes... I mean... And then Wrath of the Lich King. Ooh. Hit it out of the park. Look at that. 12 million subscriptions. That's 12 million people paying them.
$60 a month.
Paying what?
How much is it? 60 a month?
$15 a
Oh,
month.
15 a month. Okay.
Yes, dude. Hey,
Where's
man.
everyone, my dudes?
Oh.
They all left. They decided to ditch us.
For reals, man. For reals.
Important.
They all went to the bathroom, I think. Hey, Trent just said, "What's up?"
Trent, why are you not here?
Missed you, baby.
Yo, what up, Trent?
So yeah, we've
How did
got
are you gonna be on WoW later? I'm probably gonna jump on after
Warlords of
Okay,
Draenor.
can I just say something?
Yes.
The last podcast I was here, everyone said they were going to jump on WoW. I downloaded it, not a single person got on.
I did.
It's true.
But a little bit later than expected. I was on at like 2:30, I think.
Well, I'm down to play for a good while tonight because I'm off
I could play.
tomorrow. I have my cousin's baby shower tomorrow, so I'm going to get shit-faced.
Oh, your cousin's having a baby?
Yes.
Is it?
We don't know. It's a gender... It's not a baby shower,
It's a
sorry.
gender
It's a
reveal.
gender reveal, my bad.
Oh, it's a
Dude,
it's
it is
genderless baby.
so funny because they set up a boy side and a girl side, and they have M&Ms. And on one side, they have no nuts, and then one with nuts. And that's what it's
Oh
labeled.
my
God.
god!
It's
Wow.
awesome. It's hilarious.
So is your cousin?
Gotta
Is it
crank
girl
what?
cousin, boy cousin?
Girl.
What? Girl
You?
cousin. Okay. So that's always exciting. it's your boy cousin, you're like, I'm not going to your baby shower.
My
But
sister,
if it's your girl cousin, you're like, yeah, sure. Like I care.
my twin sister's pregnant also, and
Oh wait, I didn't
she
know you had a twin sister.
yeah.
Oh.
She
you're like-
she found out that she was pregnant. I already knew about it
Yeah.
because
You knew before she did.
no, well, she knew about it. But
Okay.
she didn't know I knew about it. So, my phone had gotten broken from a person that is very dumb at my job. Decided
Okay.
to drop a cart of batteries on
we
my
won't
phone.
we won't name drop.
We're not gonna name
Shots
names.
fired.
Yes,
But
decided to drop a battery on my phone, so I had to wait for my new phone to come in. So I
Yeah.
asked my sister if I can borrow hers,
oh
and she gave me hers, but it's all linked through her stuff.
yeah, so it still has.
I'm on her phone and I'm getting messages or emails and stuff that she has about certain stuff, and they're just popping up, and I'm reading. It's like all of this is like, is this a symptom of me being pregnant? And this, I was like, I already
Wow.
know this is exactly going to happen. So I'm sitting in my room playing Fortnite, waiting. She comes and she drops us I think it's called a sonogram on my Xbox, and I was
Yeah.
like, I already knew it. You don't even need to show me.
Yeah.
She's like, how did you know? I was like, because of your phone.
Yeah. So how old are you then?
I'm 22, turning 23 this year.
So is this her first then?
Yes.
Okay.
This is
so
her first.
yeah.
And she was begging for a boy. She wanted a boy.
But no.
And when she went and they said it was a it was like a 40-something% chance that it was a girl.
Yeah.
And so her boyfriend goes, "Oh, I'm not betting on that. It's definitely going to be a boy." And so
It's
it went the other way.
the girl?
Yes.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
so I was like so happy. I was
Yeah.
like, you deserve a girl, because she wanted a boy so bad. She needed the opposite of what
Yeah.
she wanted. That way she can learn a lesson
Yeah.
or two.
Hey, I ended up with 3 girls before I had a boy. So.
Yeah.
Like for me, I don't want kids at all, but
Yeah.
I know it's bound to happen, obviously.
Hey man.
But if I do, I want boys.
yeah.
But
Hey,
I'm gonna get a girl.
that's why you play it safe, my guy.
I
So-
know. Oh, trust me, I know. I'm not
Uh,
stupid. I'm
Please.
very smart.
Hey, Saul, I'm gonna like call you like every night you've got off now, and I'm like, hey, Saul, you being safe?
What are you
No.
doing?
You
Don't
been-
do this. Don't do this to me.
Hey,
Yeah.
no, it's because I care about you. It's like,
You
care
can do it when I tell you I'm with my girlfriend. Don't do it when I'm getting off work.
Okay,
'cause
that-
that's just
that
very
works.
weird.
That works.
Aw.
Well, no, then I just
It doesn't-
Saul,
that doesn't work.
You being safe on your way
Aw.
home? You hitting ladders?
So
Oh
don't-
God, no.
So I don't know. I think that there's dude. I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years now.
Bromance.
Aw.
I'm sorry to interrupt
Is
you
it-
just
wait-
for a
Go
second,
ahead.
but
I think you and I are have. It's Twitch chat official.
Yeah, no, you have a bromance going on.
Oh,
for
God.
sure.
I just want to say, I am a twin.
Yeah.
So my sister has not had twins for her first. So that means I am bound to have this curse.
That is
With
so
twins.
That is
Yeah,
Well-
it's genetic, isn't it?
well.
Yes.
It's usually the female because that decides because the egg how the eggs separate
Okay.
or how they drop.
So we've had this thing going on in our family with my cousins
Yeah.
on my grandmother's side.
Yeah.
We said that she was gonna get it first, that she was gonna ends up having twins. She ended up having a girl.
Yeah.
And now my sister's pregnant, but she doesn't have twins. So it's not her.
Yeah.
So it's come down to either me or my other cousin that's a guy on on their side. So it comes between either me or him. But they aren't twins. It's just runs in the family. So
right.
we're trying to determine who's the person that's going to get
Yeah,
a lot.
You'll end up with twins.
I hope I don't.
Yeah.
If
Really,
I
right?
do, I want twin boys.
I'm a deck says you have to honor your ancestors, probably
What?
with having twins. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I don't mind having twins as long as they're twin boys.
Yep. I mean, I've got a set of twin girls, so trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them pretty much is.
I guess you should
a
kind of.
tomboy. I mean,
they're not identical twins though.
no,
They're what is it? Fraternal
it's
twins
much
or
more
whatever.
rare. It's more genetic. Yeah, one is the way that you ovulate. If you ovulate 2 eggs, then
Yeah.
there you go. Both can be fertilized.
And
so
then the other can be how the egg actually splits in the womb
Nice.
and
that's why the
I'll
odds
end
of
up
us
with triplets. Oh,
the
God.
odds of us having twins again were like 1 out of like 12, I think.
spoil the whole surprise party. Oh yeah. So yeah, Trenton was we kind of accidentally spoiled it last time, but
we
You? We didn't know about it.
Oh, good. I don't even really know what we're doing for her
Oh,
birthday
no.
because she's been very like aloof as far as like what she wants to do. So I'm
That's
hoping
up to you,
Caitlin
then.
has something amazing planned and I can just slap my name on it because I want to do something, but it's been up and down if we were going to be in the Valley, if we're going to be in Houston. And by the Valley, by the way, I do mean the Rio Grande Valley,
Not Silicon Valley.
not Silicon Valley.
That'd
Not
be pretty cool though.
yeah.
Oh no.
So yeah, I think we're doing. What are we doing? Something on like maybe I don't know, Saturday. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something because yeah, I'm on the ropes here as far as her birthday because I'm not good at celebrating people's birthdays because there's big thing with mine. I don't really care about my birthday. I grew up, so I think anybody who has a birthday around a holiday, we don't really care about celebrations because we've gotten used to people celebrating other shit around our birthdays.
So you can just kind of like
Yeah.
slide in there,
Right.
And then like,
Mine's like January, so it's like Christmas, and then okay.
And then yeah,
Let me
boom.
have a big gift instead, and I'll just
Yeah.
have it for my birthday and
And
Christmas.
so my sister's is December 26th, so obviously that's an issue.
She's screwed.
Yeah, she's screwed. Mine's July 5th, so I'm the day after.
well, dude,
4th of July.
I mean, like that's when like the fireworks are going off, like happy birthday.
Yeah,
to
like-
me.
well, and that's the thing. Like everybody's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I already got plans for the 4th." Oh well, my birthday's not on the fucking 4th.
I think I have the best.
Well, hold
birthday,
on. I
What's
mean,
your birthday?
The 19th of December, so it's a week before Christmas.
Oh,
So
it
I
is,
get my
yeah.
presents for
And
my
then you
birthday
get hit up
beforehand, and
again.
then I get hit up again with
That's
Christmas.
good. That's good. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I think my sister kind of got screwed because hers is the day after Christmas, so it's like everybody's tired of
giving
giving
gifts.
presents and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like boom, here's your
Here,
gift.
you can have this. It's not
Yeah.
even wrapped.
So, what I do to mess with her though, and I haven't done this in a few years, and I should do it again, is I get her Christmas
Hey.
cards for her birthday, and she hates it. She just, I mean, at her age now,
Despises it.
she's okay with it, but when she was younger, she just did not like it. But yeah, I have a tendency to give people. I don't like birthday cards. I don't give people birthday cards. I just it's not thoughtful. So like my nephew, my brother's stepkid. So he's my nephew. I don't care. He's my nephew. I don't care about blood. I gave him a get well soon card because he's going into high school. So I gave him a get well soon card.
Yeah, no, I've definitely
Sorry
done the
for your
same
loss.
thing.
Oh,
Yep.
that's-
Sorry.
that's
Those
the
are always the
worst.
best for any
It is,
occasion
yeah.
because they're hilarious.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're getting older. Sorry for your
All
loss.
right, we'll catch
Like-
you. We'll catch
Like,
you
who
later.
died? No.
No,
Sure.
you're getting on WoW
Yeah,
with
sure.
us. Stay up.
That's what he says. He's gonna be on BattleNet.
Yeah,
that's
he'll be on
the-
BattleNet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on Discord, dude. Why are you
Yeah.
not?
Yeah,
Hey,
join
like,
us in Discord, man.
Yeah.
Get on the podcast.
we can
So-
test out and see if this will actually work.
So-
Yeah, well,
Are we?
it will.
it
work.
won't.
It'll
Are we
work.
done talking about?
Zell worked it up.
Are we done
so.
talking about WoW?
Yeah. Go.
Oh,
Go for
okay.
your next topic.
Okay, so for those of you who may or may not be following, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct on Wednesday, and they talked about the most important thing happening this year from Nintendo, which is Smash 5.
Smash 5.
Yes, and they announced a couple new characters that'll be.
How did you end up on CNET?
That is a good question.
What's wrong with CNET?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with CNET
Well,
unless you like a bunch of pop-ups.
Yes, we do not want those
Yeah.
inappropriate pop-ups.
These
That's
are
why we get ad
completely
blocker.
appropriate. No, ad blockers just
No,
do nothing for you.
CNET's
You would-
not too bad with the.
Here's the thing:
inappropriate
if you use an
pop-ups.
ad blocker nowadays, it won't allow you on the site.
Yeah.
So you either get blocked out of everything and have an ad blocker on and be happy, or you just make sure the site's okay.
Well, and CNET's actually pretty good about what kind of pop-ups they have. They're big into Google Ads.
I mean,
and
you have to.
pop-ups.
That's the only way they're gonna make money these days.
Yeah,
so.
and you gotta accept it. So fine. So
Well,
go ahead.
Well,
Okay, go.
pretty much the real big news is that first of all, Simon Belmont and Richter will be appearing in the new Smash game, which is pretty big news because they're both from the Castlevania series, which
Oh,
up to
okay,
this
that's right,
point
yeah.
have received absolutely zero representation, and that's really cool. But the probably what like the I guess most surprising news is that King K. Rool will also be appearing in the new Smash
I don't
game.
know who that is.
He's the villain
Does
from
anyone-
the Donkey Kong series.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
But like when they did the direct, like their animations for it are like top notch. Like if you actually, I'll see if I can pull up the.
So,
I'm pulling up this thing right now.
well,
You know the one character I want to see pop up in Smash Brothers at one
What?
point is Porygon.
Oregon. No, he's actually in there.
No, not as a Pokeball pop-up thing.
He won't be an
As a
actual player.
character.
He won't be a playable. He's already in the game as
Like-
as a Pokemon.
And I think if he pops up, like all you should be able to do with him is sit there until someone gets close enough to you.
And you just dash
Yeah.
forward and that's it.
That's it.
Oh
that's
my
it.
God. That'd be broken.
That's all you do.
A broken.
Oh, by
There
the
are
way,
a lot of characters.
Peach.
going on.
Yeah.
So my top Smash characters of all time: Kirby at the top, Ice Climbers second, and then Peach. You got to go with the cute,
What
adorable
have you got,
characters.
Volt? What's your level?
A level.
Who are your favorite characters?
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Oh, I've actually kind of already determined that I'm gonna.
Top 3.
I'm definitely playing Mewtwo. Like I gotta bring it back to Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Did that?
Um,
Was that just a yoga girl?
Oh yeah, no, that's Wii Fit Trainer.
Wii Fit Trainer is a playable character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She's going ham with the yoga.
Yeah, exactly.
so for Super Smash Bros, it has to be an Nintendo character that gets put in these games, or
Not-
it can't
no,
be
no,
just
no, no.
Not
anything?
necessarily.
No,
I like how they put Cloud in there.
Cloud's in there, Ryu's in there, Solid Snake's in there, which will be coming back for Smash U, by the way.
I would like to
There's
see-
that boy.
What? How is Solid Snake in here?
Dude,
I would like
he
to
was
see
okay.
Goku.
Isn't
So,
he a PlayStation or Sony character?
yeah, but the thing being is that he appeared in
I remember
Brawl.
this.
He appeared
Right.
in Brawl, and Smash U is bringing back every single character from every single game, even if they only appeared once, and even if they were DLC.
Ooh, Lucario, that's my guy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters.
I would
Oh,
like
yeah.
to see Goku in
Kind of
this.
fun though.
No,
Goku would be
it's
interesting.
really really exciting because
Be broken.
there's so many characters in this
Oh.
game, and they're constantly
And
announcing.
they all
more.
cost $1.
No, all of these will be available on release.
You can
What?
unlock
Yeah.
these
What?
characters for.
Yeah.
No. They need to take
Yes, yes,
advantage
yes,
of this, guys.
No, every single character will be available from release. You'll
That's
have to
what it
unlock
says?
them. Yeah.
Toon Link
Yeah, baby
and
Link.
Young Link,
Yeah.
and you have normal Link.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so much Link.
There's gonna be 3 links available in this game.
Oh, dude, you have the.
Got Wario. Got
You know who we
Little
don't
Mac,
have, who got shafted in all of this?
Who?
Is Waluigi.
Waluigi. Pull one out for a
Who
boy.
is Shulk?
Waluigi.
Yeah, let's pour one out, guys.
Who is
F's in the
Wolf?
chat.
Yeah, F's in the chat for some Waluigi.
Waluigi.
No, some Wads in the chat. for
Every type of
Waluigi.
Mega Man known to man.
Drop some Wads. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there are so many.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, not to mention that Ridley's gonna be in this game. Like
Ridley Scott.
I was gonna make the
there's
same
Luigi.
reference.
Yeah. I mean, this game is going to be so hype.
What other
I'm pretty pumped.
game platform can you play as a dinosaur who eats things and then shits out eggs?
Just the Switch right now. No, I'm kidding.
That's what
Anything.
I'm saying, yeah.
no, anything Nintendo related. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love.
I mean, I was gonna say the new Jurassic Park theme park game
Wow,
on the computer.
Lol.
I mean, like, what you can if you know
Yeah.
you remember Zoo Tycoon? Like the best
Yes.
part about that game was unleashing, like, basically breaking all the cages and watching the rhinoceroses running around and just like
Oh, yeah.
completely goring people.
It's just like the best thing about Roller Coaster Tycoon is like making like seeing how many people you could kill with a
The-
single roller coaster.
and the Jurassic Park game, the new one,
Horrible.
like that's supposed.
True.
If your dinosaurs escape, they have animations for like the T-Rex coming,
Yeah.
just like eating people. It's pretty graphic. I'm not gonna lie.
I just want to say on
For
the
94.
on the roller coaster
1994.
roller coaster tycoon thing, I at one point me and my brother did have a challenge to see who could kill the most people in roller coaster tycoon. And what I did was created a really popular ride and had a really long queue set up for it and made it free so everybody wanted to go to it. And then I launched another roller coaster directly into the crowd. And it was awesome.
What is this? No.
This
Oh
is
my
the
god.
old one, yeah.
Oh, this is all. Oh my god.
Let's see.
Wow, Zoo Tycoon's so relevant. That's great.
Well, they have a new game. Jurassic Park has.
Oh my
a game
gosh.
out.
What
Yeah,
happened?
yeah, they do. That's what
Yeah.
I was talking about.
Okay, yeah.
He just
Yeah.
died.
Now, I'd hate to switch the subject, and
Go
then
ahead.
I'd hate to bring it on to a topic that we've already talked about, but
You're doing all of that?
Fortnite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fortnite,
up with Fortnite?
has a $1,000 skin coming out.
What?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Why?
You need to buy the Galaxy Note 9 for you to get this skin. It's called the
That's not
Galaxy skin.
$1,000. That's some man. That is some.
It's an exclusive skin.
That's a major sellout. You think that'll hurt them?
Oh, it's a Galaxy skin, and so
Will that hurt them
it's
though
a
for
skin
being such a
exclusively
big
for
sellout?
Android.
Nah.
Well, I mean, Sony did it. They had if you bought a brand new PlayStation, you got this exclusive skin for PlayStation. It's the same thing, but they're doing it with Android.
If it's exclusive for like your phone,
Yeah.
then that's different.
So, well, I mean, what people are thinking, it's not a code that they give you. All you do is literally just log in on that
So
phone.
log in on your friend's
Yeah,
phone?
and then you can
Yeah.
go in and it's a free item that's going to be in the store. But for any other console that tries to grab it, it won't let you. It's going to be like an X'd out item.
Oh, okay. So
But this thing looks phenomenal. I love this skin.
have it
I want to
out?
get it, but it is not. No, it's not
See,
until August.
All
Well,
you
I
gotta
mean,
do
can
is
I
go
see
to a
it, though?
store and be like, "Hey, I'm thinking about buying a Galaxy Note 9. Can I test this out really quick?"
Also,
log
you
in.
get
Forward?
15,000 V-Bucks with this as well.
Jesus.
What is it? Samsung.
Samsung Galaxy Note 9.
It-
skin.
It's an
You can put
okay
skin.
skin, I guess.
What do you mean?
It's
That looks phenomenal.
it's an okay skin, I guess.
This one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like got stars and stuff on it.
Yes,
Okay, it
it's
looks-
like the Galaxy. I mean, if you
Yeah.
don't like the skin,
No, it's all right. I'm not knocking it. or
I hate
anything.
it.
Just
wow.
I'm kidding. No, it looks totally fine, man. That's pretty badass. But $4.99.
That's a lie. That is
It's four-
that
it's
is
only
literally
$4.99.
clickbait.
Yeah,
Literally
100%.
Okay, so it says try on the limited time only Galaxy skin. So is the skin itself only limited time, or does it actually bind to your account? That's the real question here.
It's not out yet.
It'll be a limited time thing, you know. Hey, that's a smart way to market this, though.
I mean, yeah.
When you try to get people to buy your phone, they're gonna go buy the skin, and you know.
I
if
mean,
yeah, you're
they
gonna get a
that
bunch of like
yeah,
rich
Fortnite
kids.
only makes $1 billion a quarter. No big deal, guys.
Wait,
when,
is that
when this
accurate?
phone
Yep.
literally comes out, I'm going to be looking for anyone and everyone that has this phone because I don't feel like spending $1,000 to get this phone.
So
My
my
Amos is going to get it phenomenal.
No, I
my
don't know.
my girlfriend's dad has this phone.
The
Oh,
Galaxy
this is the
9
Note.
it's not even
no,
out
this
yet.
is the Note 9.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
is this-
Note 9. It's not out yet.
Oh.
Okay.
He has the Note. What is it? What's the last one that came out?
8?
Okay, she has the Galaxy. Hey. Let's not judge my lack of ability to number things in a correct order.
1, 2. No, not every company numbers it. Ask Microsoft what happened.
Okay, so I've got
Sure,
a couple
yeah.
of stories here, but I've got an article here that says Fortnite made nearly $300 million in the month of April.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's
that's
insane.
That's almost $1 billion a quarter.
still not as
Yeah.
insane as World of Warcraft numbers. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's still.
I know.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But it's nothing
still
to sneeze at.
ridiculous.
Just from
for what it is.
streamers, they make $100 in a day.
Yeah.
Because when the store refreshes at 7 o'clock, if it's a new skin that's something they like, if they don't have enough V-Bucks, easily $100 right there because they just buy the amount so they'll have enough for next time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because like what you can buy it at the
It's
best
just a cycle.
dollar
as,
value. Or
I
whatever.
think it's 15,000 V-Bucks for $100.
I mean,
something
and
like
you
that.
wouldn't think so. I don't know. There's something going on with people's psychology when it comes to Fortnite and just games in general like that. That the skins are kind of important if you want people to watch you. Like,
Really?
yeah, I think that there's a real sort of social science going on.
You know, it is kind of interesting because when we were running the Fortnite like Nerf camps,
This is
you
all
had
you
like
literally
they
just
were
got
they were
clickbaited.
like joking, but the thing being is there was some interesting reaction to being a default skin.
Look,
like
yes,
like it was like very very negative to
They've
the
even-
idea of being a default skin. Like
They've even
these
named
kids
it.
are
81
awful
views
at the
from
game.
clickbait.
Sorry, kids, you're bad at the game. But
there's a name for it. It's called a no skin. I mean, there's a name for it.
yeah, like
I mean,
default or
yeah,
whatever.
there's a fact.
Oh, we got a default on our team. What?
Yeah.
Like, dude, are you serious? No, it's kind of fun and trolly. I kind of like that aspect because I would honestly be if there wasn't other cool ones that I like, and my daughter like getting all the cool ones for me because she plays all the time. Then I wouldn't. I would just stick around with the default. You know, I used to do that in World of Warcraft, like wear crappy stuff on purpose.
Yeah,
kind of funny.
No, I actually speaking back to World of Warcraft, I like getting really good gear and transmogging it to
look like poop.
look like shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Like especially if you're and actually for the RP sake of it all, playing a monk and then like making it look like you're just wearing
like
rags.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
and
kinda
then you just
hilarious.
kind of completely
Yeah.
beat up on.
Awesome monk who's doing a whole lot of damage, or you're tanking,
Right.
you know, and you're just wearing like a t-shirt and ragged shorts.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
transmog is
Right.
kind of hilarious.
I love the things people do with heirloom gear too, because you'll get like crazy transmogs on heirloom gear, and have like a level
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't start till it just you can get level.
Oh yeah,
one, level two.
whatever you can put it on or whatever. I can't remember what level it start. Where
I
you can
don't think
actually
there's
start
a
wearing it,
minimum
but-
anymore. I think the minimum used to be level 10 for heirloom gear, but I mean, it takes literally 3 minutes of play to get to level 10 now.
Yeah, it's all
How do you-
changed.
what?
Yeah. I mean,
What
it's,
do you go on the first quest to go kill boars and
Nah,
then
just
suddenly
kill a
like
boar.
no,
just
level
kill a
10?
boar. Just kill a boar.
yeah, one boar and you're
One
level 10.
boar in 10 levels.
No, I mean,
Oh.
and it's probably because I've leveled a bunch of characters too, though. I mean, it's you got to know the meta is just pick up all the quests you can at first.
Yep.
Do them all, turn them all in, get another set of quests, do them all, turn them all in. By that time, you should be level 10. Queue for a dungeon, go quest, get your dungeon, queue for another dungeon.
They'll have the
Like,
quests
just
for dungeons
Quest
too.
quest
yeah.
and
Those are
dungeons and
huge.
just stack those like that. Yeah. Yeah.
You can plow through it.
It pops up
I
pretty quick.
mean,
It's fun though. Honestly, you're making me want to think I want to level something now.
Dude, I enjoy playing low level dungeons. I really
Yeah.
do. It's some of the most fun I've had
Well,
in WoW is playing low level
see,
dungeons.
that kind of harkens back to like what
and that's what I'm saying. Saul, when you do get your character going, I would almost just start a character just so that I could play dungeons with you.
I mean, I have a level 3 right now.
Level
that
3
I'm
what?
Starting. I think it was a girl. I don't even remember what
then
it is.
I don't mind starting. a
Bolt,
new
what are you
character.
making?
What's up?
What are you making in WoW?
Oh, I don't know.
Bolt hasn't
He said
decided if he's going
he
to
said
play.
nothing.
My trial
Well,
for that's
Bolt
over,
said,
so I don't know.
a
if-
zero
you-
level
but-
0.
A level
You-
0.
If you subscribe, if you pay this subscription fee, you can play up to level
20.
20. I think
Yeah,
it's 20. Without
Dang.
buying any of the expansions or anything, yeah. Well, you still have to pay the
No.
subscription fee.
Oh, do you? No, I
Yeah.
thought WoW offers like free up to a certain level now.
It maybe.
I-
I don't know.
20.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought.
I just go all in when I play WoW though now because I've played it for so many times. I've played it. I mean, collectively, I think I've played it for about 3, 4, 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've probably been on and off for, that long, if not more, or whatever. Some crazy stuff like that.
I know I touched base on this before, but after they took away my twink, that kind of killed it for me.
Oh,
Because I had a vanilla account.
just love that word.
I had yes.
because they've adapted. I mean, the fact that WoW, the players in WoW took that word from the gay community and applied it to a specific type of character in WoW.
Right.
All right, so for those of you who aren't aware, when you have a twinked character, that means that you have a character which you've stagnated at a specific level,
Yes.
and you've collected all the best gear, which may even be inaccessible to people under normal conditions. So you've actually gone through every loophole you can to acquire the best gear you can to bring into PvP at a very specific tier
Yeah.
range. I was playing from like the 50 to 59 range.
So you're doing a 59, yeah.
But because I had a vanilla account, then I could play with a level 60 character instead.
Oh, okay.
And that was putting me in the 50 to 59 tier range with level 60 character, level 60 gear, like all of this stuff.
Mhm.
And I would just roll into battlegrounds and just completely destroy people.
Yeah,
And
you
it was
just-
like,
yeah.
I mean, is it fair?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, we did a arena
Urban
arena at level
Dictionary.
70.
Now go to Urban Dictionary and look up twink.
I don't. Oh, is
I'm
that,
kidding.
Is that
Don't do
safe?
that.
No,
Then
don't
I
do
don't think
that,
that's
no.
safe.
It's not safe for work.
But it's
it's probably
it's a young
Sal's giving me the no.
Is that the probably against the TOS look?
Yeah, probably.
let's just say it's a very feminine.
Yeah, well, it's
Feminine?
just I mean, just to give it a sort of a safe for work description, it's a homosexual man who is clean shaven and
quite young,
probably very young,
less
yeah.
hair than normal.
and he is that's as far as I'm gonna go because I think if we go any
yeah,
further,
I
it's gonna
don't
be bad.
understand the translation from that to like just pimped out characters.
So
but,
yeah, no,
Smaller numbers.
yeah, no. The idea behind that is that you have a low level character who is of extremely high quality.
Yeah.
Which goes-
Okay.
if you
this
just
is starting.
use
To,
that
this is starting
description.
to make sense.
Exactly.
Alright.
A very low level, high quality.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
exactly if you try to if you use that. Yeah. Actually, funny enough, I saw a Reddit post today that I thought was really hilarious.
No.
It was an Ask Reddit post that said people who enjoy biking and people who enjoy fisting.
God, no.
No, hold on. give me your reason why you enjoy that thing, but don't tell me what it is which one of those two it is. And the responses on that were great. I mean, the best one was like, my dad taught me to do it as a child.
Start making a list of things we can't talk about on stream.
Hey, you can talk about that.
There's
Oh my
nothing wrong
God.
with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just
Saul's giving you the TOS face.
it's not
Hey.
against TOS. It's
It's-
just things
it's
that
just-
should not be talked
It's
about.
just-
on
hey,
stream.
No,
he-
it's hilarious,
you know,
man.
that's basically like Saul. That's basically telling us to toss it.
What?
I just want to say the Boldt has a fly right on his screen.
Mm-hmm.
That's a what? That's a what?
There's a fly sitting on top of your PC
Oh,
or your
no.
your Chromebook.
It's okay. He's a Google fan.
He's a he's a Chrome fan.
Holla. Well, hey, let's go play some WoW, yeah?
Yeah, I'm up with that. We're like 2 minutes from 1 o'clock.
Oh,
1
yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Think so.
Yeah.
Right around
Does
there.
anyone have any closing comments for the day?
I don't think so. Does anyone else have
So yeah, my closing comments for the day is make sure you check out our Discord.
Yeah.
Which is what Introvert Hour or something. It's in the
We've got a
chat.
link
It's
here.
in the Twitch.
any? Yeah.
It's in Twitch. You can link to it. There is a section in there that is suggestions for topics.
Mhm.
I found it today. I didn't even realize it was there.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead, please, if you're out there, go ahead and click on our Discord, join, and give us some topics. If you notice, we kind of go off kilter a little bit, but if you put a topic in there that we find really interesting, we'll definitely try to talk about it.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
Control
love-
V spam that.
I don't spam. I don't want to get banned. All right? I'm kidding. I can't get banned. Aha.
You could try.
All right.
But yeah, there you go. Because also, if you want to game with us or something like that, I'm sure. I mean, we're gonna be in that Discord. So
Yeah, we'll definitely be in there.
we streamed Paladins the other night, and we had a bunch of people from that
Man, I
Discord
had a
playing.
blast.
So
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was so
playing.
much fun.
it was a lot of fun.
That little kid was a little critical of your healing.
Yes, but did you see my
But
healing?
then at
were
the
doing all
yeah,
right.
Yes,
at the end, the
he-
stats people were blown away in the chat. So
I think that he seriously got mad because I was healing, but I was healing people that were the lowest, and then by the time
Got around.
it got
to him.
around to him, he was already dead, and I didn't have my heal.
I mean, if I
Well,
was
my-
dying, I was insta dying.
so I
most
was
of the time.
when I was playing at that point when we had him, I had just my normal heal. I didn't know about the loadouts or anything.
Yeah.
So once I found the loadouts, there was a ranged
the game.
healing one, which literally changed it. So I got my heal within a matter of 3 seconds, and then if I used my other ability, which allowed me to raise them in the air and
Yeah.
do damage to them, if you guys do damage to them while they're in there as well, I get my heal back.
Oh,
I
see,
get my
yeah.
right click ability back.
There we go. Now we know how to team play. What's up?
Yes.
And it worked
It's
out well.
learning.
That
We're a
game
learning
we played
process.
was really intense.
Yes.
The one we
Oh, my arm the next day was literally killing me.
did.
I'm not joking. The whole top of my
I'm
arm was
spamming heals.
literally.
Yeah.
It was just 3. Like
You got to
that's
get used to that
hilarious.
PC
Dog.
gaming, man.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
real.
My arm now is fine with me doing it.
Yeah.
I got used to it, but the next day at work, literally just my whole
Yeah,
arm icy
Dude, you
hot.
better be
So
careful.
on the same,
Getting
me
carpal
holding a
tunnel.
controller, like a different part of my arm hurts. Like it's weird that
See,
it's
I'm
that
just
different.
so used to this
Yeah.
compared to this. It's
It's crazy.
completely different. Like I play with some of my PC friends online now that I have it, and they're like, I'm like, I would rather use a controller. Can I use a controller on this game? No, you can't. Oh, damn it.
I hate this game now.
I hate this game now. But Paladins was definitely good for me to get
Yeah.
used to.
I think we'll be-
WASD, 100%.
I'm
Like,
pretty sure both of y'all will be
mouses.
streaming some of that. So
Oh yes, I streamed the other day, and I had I jumped
So,
up to 10 viewers.
definitely-
like,
That's
super
pretty
quick.
good.
definitely hit me up if you are.
Definitely.
I'll try to be in Discord.
I guess I'll install Paladins then.
It's worth it, man.
It's free.
Yes.
Alright,
free.
well, it is
It's
free.
it's free and it's fun.
literally
so-
worth it because you don't have to pay anything
But
for it.
I will tell you, Boldt,
Still
it's
not worth it.
hilarious. We
point,
we were
yeah.
streaming us playing, and we're like, man, we're destroying these guys.
And then they're all bots.
Yes.
Until
Yeah.
level 5, it was bots, and
I told
we
him.
looked like idiots. It was hilarious.
Dude, we were so excited. We were like, dude, we're going, like, it's awesome. 23 and 0,
this is
23 and 1,
easy.
23 and 2. And then it's just like, you look over at chat, it's like, you guys are playing against bots. I was like, God, it's ruined our night.
Hey, chat really helped us out that whole night, though. It was
Yeah, they
really
did.
Yes.
They really did, like 100%.
We didn't know about loadouts until they told us, and it just got better.
Yep.
By
Yeah.
the way, do you have one of these that I can steal from you? If not, it's okay. I can buy one
You
later.
can take that one.
Okay, because I need a bigger mouse pad.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, you got to get a bigger mouse pad.
Yes, look at this big mess pit. This one.
I'm debating on getting one that's like the size of my desk.
Do it up.
Yeah, it's
Why
worth
not?
it.
That's
Use that arm moving. But yeah, so appreciate anyone for watching. We'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming,
Bye.
guys. We'll see you next
Thanks
week.
for stopping.
Intro as an outro.